tell. Every seed holds a dream somehow. The bridges stand like they always have, watching generations pass. From April days to October hopes, we're chasing every chance we have. Hear the crowd begin to sing, feel the energy it brings. Raise the Jolly Roger high, let it wave across the sky. Every pitch and every play, Pittsburgh pride won't fade away. Black and gold, we're standing strong through the highs and all the long nights. We'll be here with Dr. Delay. Raise the Jolly Roger today. The Skeens takes the mound, the crowd comes alive. Fastballs blazing as they fly by. Ashcraft battles with a fearless heart, bringing the fire right from the start. Reynolds keeps the lineup moving along, steady and strong when the game's on the line. O'Neal Cruz can change it with one mighty swing, sending moonshots where the outfielders drink. Brandon Lowe brings power when the moment is big, finding the gaps and delivering jacks. Ryan O'Hearn steps in, ready to fight, helping keep the offense rolling all night. Spencer Horwitz strikes through every at-bat with the coolest bat flips. After the fact, Nick Speedy Gonzalez is flying around, turning base hits into extra ground. Connor Griffin's future shines bright, a young bucko chasing the spotlight. The next generation is coming our way, building tomorrow while winning today. While winning today. We've waded through the storms, held on through every year. Still the city fills these stands, still the voices persevere. Through every rebuild, every dream, every season in between, the river keeps rolling, the fans still stay, believing in black and gold every day. Raise the Jolly Roger high, let it wave across the sky. Every pitch and every play, Pittsburgh pride won't fade away. From Skeens on the mound to Reynolds at the plate, this city's heart still believes in fate. From the river to the stands,
It is a scorching hot day in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 97 degrees, and it's just going to get even hotter. The Pittsburgh Pirates, of course, feeling the heat and dropping the last two games of the series against the Phillies, looking to take the final game, though, in Philadelphia. And the man possibly up to the task is Jared Jones. Jones has struggled as of late. Last game against the Reds, 4 innings and a third, allowing 3 earned runs, has only went 5 innings once this season. The Pirates are going to need him to really be on his A game today. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully all is well with everyone here. We'll look at the head-to-head real quick. Again, the Phillies, of course, 49-38. The Pirates, 43-44. Of course, again, the Pirates' offense really good, but that is not really the problem. Again, the Phillies doing just everything all right. Again, as of late, all they really do is win, so that is really the only stat that matters. But the Pirates, of course, have a lot to like, but also a lot of things they need to fix. Of course, again, the pitching matchup. Jones, a 5.76 ERA through 25 innings pitched. Ron Hell, 4.50 ERA with 12 innings. Both guys, again, did not start the season and haven't really went deep into their ball games. So again, we'll see if Jared Jones is able to get past the 5th inning, get to the 5th inning, and hopefully beyond. But yeah, and of course we'll show off the lineups here. The Pirates, given Griffin an off day, Jake Mangum will be leading off for the Pirates. He'll be followed by Brandon Lau, Brian Reynolds, Esmeralyn Valdez, Ryan O'Hearn, Nick Gonzalez, Marcel the strikeout Ozuna, Andy Rodriguez, and Jared Triolo. And the Phillies pretty much going with the same lineup the entire series. The only change was today, Rafael Marchand replacing Real Muto. But Trey Turner leading off. He'll be followed by Kyle Schwarber, Bryce Harper, Brandon Marsh, Alec Boehm, Bryson Stott, Gabriel Rincones, Justin Crawford, and Rafael again Marchand. Look at the wild card. The Pirates again losing yesterday, but didn't lose any ground in the wild card standings. The Cardinals and Marlins both lost yesterday. The Cubs and Phillies, of course, gaining some ground in that regard. So good for them. Cubs again put up 23 runs against the Padres. Just unbelievable, unbelievable stuff. Look at the National League standings. The Braves, of course, leading in the NL East, but hey, the Phillies right there. 50-34, the Phillies 49-38, the Marlins 46-41, the Nationals 45-43, Mets 36-51, in the NL Central, the Brewers, of course, with the lead 53-31, the Cubs right behind them 49-38, Cardinals 44-39, the Pirates 43-44, the Reds 39-46. And then in the NL West, Dodgers leading with a 56-31 record, followed by the Padres 43-42, the Diamondbacks 43-43, the Giants 35-50, and the Rockies 33-53. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Good to see you, Pat, Sky, Mr. Burns, Kurt, George, Christopher, everybody here. Thank you guys. Carl, good to see you. It's been a year in Philly. Okay. All right. Well, that's interesting there, Carl. Again, appreciate you, Jeff, for hanging out. Redland, thank you guys all for this one. Trisk as well. Again, hopefully the Pirates are back in business today. As, again, they need something. So now it's 100 degrees there in Philadelphia. Just a brutal day. 114 is what it feels like. I would not like to be there right now. We are about ready for some baseball. Ron Hell delivers, swing and a miss, strike one. As run away in Philadelphia, Jake Mangum at the plate batting .302 OPS of .710, 1 home run and 14 RBIs on the season. Russell, how's it going? Let's go Pirates. Magic Man, cheers. Appreciate you, man, for hanging out. 0-1 to Mangum. Ron Hell delivers, swing and a miss, strike 2. So unsure what the 3D is going to do today. Not too sure if that's going to be way behind. It looks like he's still in the warm-up pitch as well. But 0-2 to Mangum as Ron Hell readies and delivers. As that's a ground ball to second. Stott moving to his right. Throws to first. Mangum is just out. Good hustle by Mangum, but nice play there by Bryson Stott. 1 away. And appreciate you, Pat and Christopher, for hanging out for this one. All right, Brandon Lau is up next for the Pirates, batting .240, OPS of .813, 20 home runs, and 57 RBIs on the season. Rangel readies and delivers. That's in there for a called strike. And it's 0-93 on the fastball. It's his first career start. Again, doesn't really pitch much. Has been out of the pen. But hey, getting an opportunity against these battling Bucks, as that's a breaking ball in there for a called strike. 0-2. Really bad game yesterday. Really bad game. 0-2. Rangel sets as he kicks and deals. That's upstairs. 1-2. Pirates in gray today. The Phillies wearing their throwback powder blue with the maroon. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. 97.05. Thank you. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball outside. 2-2 to Lau. Let's go, Bucks. Yeah, we need a good game today. A good complete game. That would be great. The 2-2 to Lau, as that's going to be off the plate there. And it's 3-2. And a scorcher today in Philadelphia. 100 degrees at first pitch. Feeling like 114. Unbelievable. The 3-2 to Lau, as that's going to be sent to right, but it's right at the right fielder. Rincones for out number 2. Gave it a good whack. But just shy of the track. Brian Reynolds at the plate, batting .280, OPS of .857, 11 home runs, 53 RBIs on the season. Jay, how's it going? Welcome on in. Gracie Valdez batting cleanup, yeah. Well, I mean, again, cleanup, that's not really a thing anymore based on modern hitting. Modern hitting, batting lineups. Rangel delivers. That's going to be upstairs, ball 1. Ideally, you have your best hitters, batting first and second. That's why you see Ohtani, he bats first or second. Aaron Judge bats first and second. Yordan Alvarez bats first and second. Kyle Schwarber bats second for the Phillies, as that's tapped foul. And it's 1-1. You want your best hitters. I mean, that makes sense. You want your best hitters to bat as many times as possible. 1-1 to Reynolds. Rangel delivers, as that's going to be fouled back. 1-2. Fighting off the curveball there. Yeah, 112 heat index. That is just brutal. It's hot everywhere, yep. How's it going, Seema? Welcome on in. 1-2 to B-Ray. Rangel delivers. That's going to be sliced foul. Rangel with the interesting delivery there, as Reynolds was way tardy on that. And thank you, Magic Man. Yeah, accomplished last night. We are less than 300 away from 10,000. Really cool. Really cool stuff. 1-2 to Reynolds, the pitch. And that's downstairs, missing with the slider. Coming in at 83 miles an hour, 2-2. That's going confusing. Welcome on in. Big Bat Azuna. Oh, yeah, we got the big guy. Big Bats. 2-2 to Reynolds. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Reynolds as we go to the bottom of the first. Pirates and Phillies 0-0. All right, we'll do up for the Phillies. It's going to be Trey Turner, Kyle Schwarber, Bryce Harper. And, of course, again, the rest of the lineup is Brandon Marsh, Alec Bohm, Bryson Stott, Gabriel Rincones, Justin Crawford, and Rafael Marchand. And, of course, the pitching matchup today, again, Jared Jones, the starter for the Pirates, again, has only went 5 innings once. I understand that might be working him back slow, but he hasn't really looked good anyway. So we really need him to go that 5 innings at least. Again, everyone else 6. Jared Jones, if you're working him back slow, you got to give us 5 innings. 5.76 ERA, whip of a 1.44. So just stuff there. Can you repeat the lineup for the Pirates? Yeah, it's going to be Jake Mangum, Jake Madigan again. Brandon Lau, Brian Reynolds, Esmeralyn Valdez, Ryan O'Hearn, Nick Gonzalez, Marcel the Strikeout Ozuna, Andy Rodriguez, and Jared Triolo. Again, I do repeat it every inning or so. Well, whenever they're about to be at the plate. But I got you covered there, Christian. I'm doing okay, Seema. Again, just hopefully the Pirates can keep it going. You know, because if they stink, then the interest in the Pirates will not be there. So it's going to be an interesting month for the Pirates. Like number Willie Parker, appreciate you. Trisk, number 39. Do you have any fireworks? I'm not a firework guy. Everyone else has fireworks around me, so it's going to be a very loud Saturday. Well, yeah, but that's going to be kind of something. But yeah, I'm not really, never really, I don't like loud noises. I just don't like loud. All right, Trey Turner, batting .239, OPS of .655, 10 homers and 31 RBIs. Has had a really good series against the Pirates. Jones is ready on the mound as he begins the windup. Here is the pitch. That's a fastball down and away, ball one. And you can get hits off of Jones. On a batting average of .270. 1-0 count to Turner. That's a fastball away, 2-0, falling behind the opening batter. Shout out Fast Willie. Yep, Willie Parker. He was a solid back for a few years, really. Really good. 2-0. The pitch. And that's going to be, pardon my voice there, that's going to be away 3-0. 3-0 to Turner. I'm not drinking enough water. I need to drink water. 3-0 count. Here is the 3-0. That's going to be at the knees for a called strike. 3-1, 98 on the fastball. Hot, steamy afternoon here in Vermont, yeah. Yeah, sorry, Casey. Never really was into fireworks. The 3-1 checks his swing. Did he go? He did. 3-2. That was a slider in the other batter's box. Luckily, Turner was in swing mode. Yeah, he just went. So 3-2 to Turner as Jones begins the windup. As he kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Woo-hoo! Turner very aggressive. And that ended up costing him. Jones gets his guy. That'll bring up Kyle Schwarber batting .252, OPS of .942, 30 home runs and 55 RBIs on the season. Let's go on Huncho. Appreciate you, man. And Raymond, let's go Bucks. You think we win today? It's going to be a tough day. That's going to be found back 0-1. Jones needs to, really just depends on how Jones looks. That is really number one. The Pirates need to really get it together as far as holding the other team to less runs, you know, as that's going to be ripped foul, and it's 0-2 to Schwarber. We're doing fireworks tonight as family members, or family are reenactors for the 250th at Point State Park in Pittsburgh. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, Seema, as that's going to be fouled back. 0-2. That's neat. That's neat. Pirates pitchers even warm up before the game. I don't know. I'm sure they do, Trisk, but I don't know. It does seem like, you know, they've fallen behind a lot. Of course, ahead here on Schwarber. 0-2 count. Jones readies and delivers. Fastball away. Just misses 1-2. Good day to stay in and listen to your call for the Bucks. Yeah, sorry, the voice right now not as good as it was the first 3 games. That's tough. So hopefully it'll settle down. The 1-2, that misses inside with the slider. Sliding inside, 2-0, or 2-2, pardon me. See, like I said, I'm all over the place right now. 2-2 to Schwarber. Jones readies and delivers. That's in the dirt. 3-2, 95 on the changeup. Kelly's plan must be to use Majinski in relief. I don't know. I mean, I hope that's... Hopefully it's not... I don't like the predetermined thing. I don't really know. 3-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to, hey, start off the game. We'll take it. 2 away, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. He's batting .275, OPS of .908, 20 homers, and 56 RBIs on the season. Your Cats ate the fireworks. Yep. Yeah, mine as well. Not a fan. But yeah, I just never got into loud noise. Like, I will never go to a concert. Nah, never will. That's a breaking ball away. That slipped for sure. 1-0. Rodriguez had to stand up to make the catch. Of course, again, I'll go to a game, like a baseball game, football game, for sure. But that is really it for me. Here's the 1-0. That's in there for a call strike. Harper's going to challenge, and he's going to lose. So that's good for the Pirates. Very often you see the Pirates losing the first challenge of the game. Doesn't matter. It just, I mean, yeah, there it is. He loses the challenge, but yeah, it just seems like the Pirates are always the one to lose the first challenge. So I mean, that's a good sign today. We'll see. Only in the first inning, but that might help us out. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. 1-2 to Bryce Harper. Burley, welcome on in. Bacon Lemon. Got to get back to 500. We do. 1-2 the pitch, and that's going to be ripped, and that's also foul. If hitting at baseball is the hardest thing to do, then biologic pitching must be easier than hitting. Well, it is. It is. It's not even really a debate. But it seems like the Pirates have struggled in that regard. The 1-2, swing and a miss. He struck him out. He struck out the side, folks. 1-2-3 there for Jared Jones. We go to the top of the second. It is 0-0 in Pittsburgh. Due up for the Pirates. Esmeralyn Valdez, Ryan O'Hearn, and Nick Gonzalez. And, of course, we won't be checking out scores across MLB because there's no scores to check out. That is it. There's nothing else. Nothing else going on right now. There's some tennis, Wimbledon tennis. So if you want to drop some tennis scores in the chat, that's fine with me. But there's nothing else happening as far as, soccer or anything. No baseball. Be here in St. Louis, parade on the 4th. Okay, nice. Harper missing a good game with that challenge. Yeah, I mean, Harper's had a nice series. Let's go, Doc. Appreciate you, Thomas, for hanging out. This guy. I don't know where the 6-7's coming in, but I guess tomorrow will make 67 days until the NFL season. I'm sure I'll get a lot of that in the chat there, Tyler. Would you trade the Pirates moving out of Pittsburgh for 3 straight Super Bowl wins? No, I would not. A lot of NL Central head-to-head matchups before the All-Star break might shake up the division. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Not really for the Pirates. We can just play the Brewers at the end. Pitchers are dealing. Right now, yeah, Rich, they are. They call the All-Star Game Home Run Derby. I plan on it. The All-Star Game might be a different type of stream. Maybe collabing with other streamers. We'll see. That is still up in the works. It's going Tech GG. Hopefully it's a good game for sure. Max with the 6-7, this guy. Again, appreciate you guys. I didn't mean to bump that. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it again. We are less than 300 subscribers away from 10,000. Very much on our way to doing so. Trying to do that by the time that hits 0. There's a chance. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but there's a chance we get to 10,500 by the time football season is here. And by football, I mean the NFL. That's going to be a check swing. He went 0-1 to Esmeralyn Valdez, batting .302, OPS of 1090, 6 homers and 12 RBIs on the season. 0-1 to Valdez, the pitch, and that's chopped foul 0-2. Pirates are never leaving Pittsburgh. Oh, yeah. For some reason, the Brewers struggle with the Pirates. I mean, historically, no, but this year, yeah, the Pirates took 2 of 3. I mean, again, the Pirates are not a bad team. That's what really is so frustrating. You know, it's really frustrating. The Pirates are actually not bad. I mean, if they pitch well, it's like they're almost guaranteed to win. That's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Ron Hill gets his second strikeout. And there's one away in the top of the second. That'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn's batting .286. OPS of .814, 13 homers, and 51 RBIs. Again, I'll show it up. Show it again. I mean, the Pirates have the 4th most runs of baseball. The only reason they fell from 3rd to 4th, well, by the way, was the 23-run Cubs game. The Cubs have a run or 2 more than the Pirates now because of that 23-run game. Yeah, the Pirates, their offense, I mean, they can hang with anybody. It's just an unbelievable year as far as pitching, as that's off the plate 1-1. And, of course, again, obviously, there's the defense. Thank you for the sub, by the way. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the sub again. I appreciate you. 1-1 to O'Hearn. Ron Hill kicks and delivers as that's going to be hit to right, and that is, oh, that's a fair ball. Rincones is running. That should be a double for O'Hearn. There we go. That kicked up some chalk. First hit of the ball game belongs to the Pirates, specifically Ryan O'Hearn. But anywho, yeah, I was going to mention, yeah, the defense hasn't been good, but again, I'm not really going to, I can't harp on it too much because those are the guys that are putting up the runs. Those are the guys that are keeping us in the wild card race. All right, so that'll bring up Speedy Gonzalez. He's batting .300, OPS of .730, 3 home runs, 36 RBIs on the season. Here is the pitch, as that's going to be fouled back 0-1 to Gonzalez. Appreciate you for the sub. Thank you very much. Join the 10K for Dr. Delay movement. Thank you, Sky. I appreciate that. Military parade. That sounds fun. 0-1 count. Ron Hill delivers inside with the 93-mile-per-hour fastball. 1-1. 10K by the end of the month before preseason. July, I mean, again, there's a chance. We'll see. Again, the Pirates have to play good. And then, of course, my non-Pirate streams will have to perform well, as that's going to be in there. But it's not called a strike. And it's 2-1 again. That is such a big difference because if the Phillies have 2 challenges, they would challenge that. But now they're down to 1. That is such a thing. Again, you hope the Pirates will understand they need to be more selective with their challenges. Because that just ruins it. So that's going to be fouled, and it's 2-2. So 2-2 to Gonzalez. Should have won more. It happens. 2-2. Ron Hill readies. Looks back at O'Hearn. The pitch. That's a chopper. O'Hearn has to stay at second. Boom. Throws to first. Gonzalez is out. 2 away. That'll bring up Marcell Ozuna, batting .200, OPS of .603, 6 homers, and 26 RBIs. Carl, yeah, I completely disagree there. I completely disagree. But, again, the Pirates do have a shot. They have a good shot. They just really need some help. I'd like to, again, this stretch before the All-Star break, I think, is going to tell us what the Pirates front office will do. As that's 1-0 to Ozuna. I really wanted 49-48. That seems to be, again, they need to win today. It's going to be a tough schedule. I mean, really, from the Red Series. I mean, it's been a tough ride for a while, to be honest. But even if they're 48-49, I mean, I still think reasonably they'll be in there. So that's going to be fouled back 1-1. Again, they're a game below 500. And they're only 3 games away from a wild card spot if the season ended today. That's very much in it. And, of course, we can talk about how they've, they have so many more wins. They could have had so many more wins. Well, they don't have them. They got to start today. The 1-1 swing and a miss. Strike 2 way on front of the slider. A couple good arms. I have a few good arms. 1-2 to Ozuna. Hearn again at second. Ronhell delivers. That's downstairs in the dirt. 2-2. 83 on the changeup. Ronhell readies. Looks over at O'Hearn. The pitch. And that's a changeup upstairs. 3-2. Ozuna working that count. Working it full. Perhaps maybe buyers. Maybe. Like I said, it maybe. Yeah, the O's. Yeah, just a really rough year. I feel bad for BW. But he's had a nice growth. He's had some nice growth this year for his channel. Baseball is pretty popular. And it's a shame that the players and the owners don't see that for next year. The 3-2. That's popped up. Is it playable? Hopefully not. Marchand making a run. Marchand cannot make the play as that hits the top of the dugout. Still 3-2 for Ozuna. Pirates could you with the manager change? Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see it. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Wow, that's $290 away from 10,000. Thank you. Yeah, I just don't think they're going to make a change at manager. 3-2. Ronhell looks back. The pitch. That's downstairs. Ball 4. So Ozuna gets on base via a walk. Now to bring up Endy Rodriguez, batting .270, OPS of .870, 4 homers and 15 RBIs on the season. Just need a hit. Yep, a hit in the outfield here. Most likely brings in O'Hearn. Not the fastest guy, but he does hustle. And yeah, the pitching coach going to have a chat with Ronhell. Would be great. Again, Ronhell, not a guy that goes deep into ball games. I mean, again, he was usually a reliever, but you have to imagine he's not going to go too far. So if the Pirates can really get him out of there, that's a Phillies bullpen that is, again, kind of similar to the Pirates. Phillies bullpen probably better than the Pirates, but definitely hittable. Definitely hittable. Oh, man. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. How's it going, Sean? Welcome on in. All right, so man on first, man on second, 2 outs. Endy Rodriguez at the plate. The pitch, breaking ball in there for a called strike. 0-1, 73 on the curveball to Erod. Wonder if that is ever going to catch on there. Erod. 0-1 to Rodriguez. The pitch, swing and a foul. Oh, wait, no, he did not make contact. That was just a swing and a miss, but the ball gets behind Marchand. Oh, now they're going to say he has to go back. Oh, so there was contact. Well, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. The Pirates runners are staying at third and second. Now they're being told they have to go back. Oh, that's tough. Well, I initially did think it was a foul, but oh, man, that would have been really cool. Regardless of what I think is cool or not, it's 0-2. See the slow-mo here. No! Oh my goodness, he did not hit the ball. Unbelievable. Wow, that's bad. And the Pirates don't challenge. I mean, I don't know if that's even challengeable. 1-2 count to Rodriguez. And swing and a miss, he struck out. Didn't matter anyway. Wow. Regardless, we go to the bottom of the second, 0-0 in Philadelphia. Let's go Pittsburgh again. Appreciate you updates for hanging out. Russell would have been cool. Unfortunately, did not happen. Due up for the Phillies, going to be Brandon Marsh, Alec Bowman, Bryson Stott. How's every little thing? It's just going again, trying to build the channel. That is really the number one focus, is building this channel, because this is now my job. If there's no 2017 season, MLB goes with that terrible realignment, they will lose fans. Last time they had the steroid era to bring fans back. I'm assuming 2027, but yeah, I get you. 3 blind umps, yeah. Thanks for calling. Oh, yeah, no problem. Appreciate you, Lewis. Appreciate you, Lewis, for hanging out. All right, like I said, there's really no other games to go over right now. Everything else has yet to start. I think the Reds, is it the Reds and Brewers? I want to say that starts in about 2 hours. So, but yeah, there's nothing else. I mean, not even the World Cup starts in 2 hours as well. So, nothing to go over. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. We're trying to get to 150. We've gotten over 200 likes each of the last, again, Pirates and Phillies series, but with an afternoon game, I don't really have, high expectations for who's going to be here or whatnot. Because, again, I mean, most people are, it's obviously just, during working hours or whatnot, just a different time. It's not in the evening. It's not at night. But, again, thanks for hanging out. What is the score? Bernard, we got you a score bug right here. 0-0. There in Philadelphia. Pittsburgh wins. Me too. Me too. What's your score prediction? I don't know. It's, for baseball, day to day, I really can't make score predictions. Football, once a week, yeah, you can do it. But baseball, it's so random, you never know. As that's going to be fouled back 0-1. Brandon Marsh has played again. He's another guy that's really had a nice series against the Pirates. He's batting .319, OPS of .882, 15 homers, and 46 RBIs on the season. The 0-1, that's a breaking ball inside. 1-1, 85 on the curveball. What realignment? Just the MLB, and it's really bad. I've seen a bunch of different ones, and not good. 1-1 count. The pitch to Marsh, pardon me, as that's fouled back 1-2. 91 on the slider. Thank you, Rich. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. One and two. Jones readies, begins the windup. Here is the pitch, and that misses upstairs. 2-2. There to Brandon Marsh. Watching the game on Sling, but listening to you. You're head of the game somehow. That is interesting. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be a chopper to first. O'Hearn tosses to Jones, covering the bag for out number 1. That is interesting because there's like a 25-second delay from me speaking to what you guys hear. And, of course, I'm watching on the internet, which is already in a delay. So that is very interesting. I don't know how that's happening, but it is what it is. But, yeah, usually I'm pretty behind because I live in the middle of nowhere. It's on the internet. It's not actual antenna or anything. Interesting. And, of course, YouTube has its own delay anyway. All right, that'll bring up Alec Bohm, batting .223, OPS of .638, 10 homers, 45 RBIs. I guess I'm just ahead of the curve today. That's cool. Good luck. Thank you, Raymundo. Appreciate you, man. $73. Hey, that I'll take it. I'll take 1-0. I don't care as long as it's a Pirates win. That's really all I want. That's what the Pirates really need right now. 1-0 count to Bohm, who's had a great series defensively. This guy, the pitch, that misses away. 2-0, 99 on the fastball. Yeah, I don't control the scoreboard there, Tyler. It's just the way it goes. That's an app that I have. It's going to get hot here pretty soon. It's already hot there, Tom. Appreciate your hanging out. So 100 degrees at first pitch. The 2-0 as Bohm sends this to left field. That ball is off the wall. Reynolds throws it in. And Bohm is safe at second with the 1-out double. He gave it a good ride. Luckily, it just hit the top of the wall. But the Phillies do have a runner in scoring position. That is a breaking ball right down the middle. That's not a good location by Jones. Again, a mistake pitch. Wow. I mean, that is just inches away from becoming 1-0. All right, Bryson Stott at the plate. Jones looks back at Bohm, the pitch, and that's in there for a called strike. Taking all the way was Stott. 0-1. Stott is batting .244, OPS of .696, 7 homers and 40 RBIs. Oh, 0-1 count, the pitch. That's tapped foul, 0-2. There's 2 Ps. What color? Pittsburgh is always going to be black and yellow. Black and yellow, black and gold. Let's go Bucks. These are not real people, Jerry. I cannot show the game. Sorry. I would have my channel suspended. 0-2. Jones looks back at Bohm. Here is the pitch. Fastball upstairs. 1-2. 99 on the fastball. Pirates in gray uniforms. Yep, it's a change of pace. They just pretty much wear black most of the time. And I was just thinking, I looked at the weather. I'm like, there's no way they're in black today. And yeah, they went with gray. That was a wise decision. The 1-2. That's a change up away. 2-2. Country will be 250 years old on Saturday. The Pirates last won a World Series in '79. Yeah, it has been a while. The 2-2, and that's going to be. Oh, did he? I thought he connected. Oh, he did. Okay. I thought Stott was walking back to the dugout. No, that's fouled off. 2-2 to Stott. Jones readies, kicks, and fires. And that's once again foul back. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Is Brandon Marsh related to former New York Rangers defenseman Brad Marsh? Probably not. How's it going, Danielle? Welcome back. I know you're ready for the Steelers. 2 more months. 2 more months. As that misses upstairs. 3-2. So Stott battling back here. Yeah, Bohm. No Bohm. No. No. Once Triola comes up, we will take control. Exactly. The 3-2, and that's going to be ripped foul as Stott is not going down without a fight. Need a counter to countdown for college football. You covering Panthers this year? Like I said, Magic Man, again, college football has a lot of illegal streams, so we're going to play it by ear. We'll play it by ear. 3-2, the pitch, and that's a ground ball to first. O'Hearn there, and will step on the bag. Round number 2 does move Bohm to third, so a productive out for the Phillies. And that'll bring up Gabriel Rincon. Well, hold on. I believe it's Gabriel Rincones, though the Pirates broadcast has JT Realmuto. I don't think Realmuto is playing right field, so I don't know. I think that's an error on the Pirates broadcast. Rincones batting .171, OPS of .453, 1 homer and 3 RBIs. Yep, it has Realmuto up there, but Rincones is at the plate. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing. It's in there, but not called a strike. It's 1-0 to Rincones. Jones delivers, and that's in there for a called strike. Frozen with the curveball. 1-1. Nobody illegally streams Pittsburgh games. Yep, that's hilarious. Again, if they can do it, they will cover anything. Even the CW has illegal streams. Like I said, I know what channels they don't, but for the most part, yeah, it's Pittsburgh games are illegally streamed. That misses inside to him. Like I said, though, last year there was definitely a change in that at the end, and we'll see if that continues. But I don't expect to cover anything week 0. We'll see. 2-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Big swing by Rincones as he tried to put up some cones for the Phillies. And we don't want that. 100 on the fastball. So 2-2 count. Bohm taking a pretty big lead at third. Jones delivers. Fastball upstairs, 3-2. Most Pirate fans and streamer not here. Well, like I said, it's just a different time slot today, and that's how it goes. And Jones will step off. Jones at 40 pitches again. Just, I mean, he came in with an expectation, or hope really not an expectation, that he can go 5 innings. I know that's not a lot, but that's really just a start for him. 3-2 to Rincones, the pitch, and that's popped up. Is it in play? Looks like it will be. Shallow left. Gonzalez fighting the sun. Gonzalez moving and makes the catch for out number 3. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the third. It is 0-0 in Philadelphia. Up for the Pirates will be Jared Triolo, Jacob Mangum, and Brandon Lau. All right. So hopefully the Pirates can get something going. Again, a little bit of a show the stats here head-to-head. Again, the Pirates can put up the runs. Unfortunately, they allow a lot of runs as well. Again, the Phillies just consistent. That's really all you can ask for from the Phillies, and, well, they win. 11 games above 500. A very nice record. Very nice record indeed. And again, to look at the wild card, the Pirates, again, despite losing yesterday, did not lose any ground, as the Cardinals and Marlins both lost in their respective games. The Cardinals lost to the Braves, the Marlins losing to the Rockies. Hey, the Rockies, I think they're playing 500 ball as of late. They're not too bad. Not too bad. The Pirates, everyone that beats the Pirates goes on a run. That's just the way it goes. It's a shame. I feel like we've just had really bad luck in catching teams at a bad time. But that's baseball. You just gotta beat who's in front of you. They stayed up too late last night. I don't know about all that. I'm considering this a rehab for Jones, all things considered. If he comes out better than Skeens last night, call it a W. I guess right now, yeah. Right now, I would say so. But yeah, I mean, we still need some help. And I mean, if we made some moves, if we made a move for a starter, I mean, Jones would be the one to go to the pen. You know, that's how I'd see it. It'd be Jones, and then I'd put Keller. And yeah, I don't see us acquiring a third starting pitcher. I mean, if we did acquire 2, Jones is number 1 to go to the pen, and he'll have to just make do with that, and then it would be Keller, because Keller's been kind of getting shelled as well. All right, we're back in action. Jared Triolo batting .238, OPS of .617, 1 homer and 14 RBIs. Giving the Phillies credit. Well, I mean, yeah, I always do. It's just we always remember the bad. We remember the bad. But I mean, I always credit winning as a skill. Winning is indeed a skill. Yeah, Phillies are solid. I still feel like the Pirates at their best are better, but when you're 43 and 44, you are what you are. And again, the Pirates just really need some assistance with the pitching. Are the Nationals listed twice in the wildcard stand? Are they really? I apologize. This was an early game, so I woke up early and did all this stuff. Nationals. Okay, so the one above the Pirates should be the Diamondbacks. I can change that actually very, very soon. You overcooked. It's not looking good. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked myself there, Gip. I really thought this would be like a 13-10 game, to be honest, or something like that with the way it was going to be. The ball I expected to fly off the bat with it 100 degrees today, and then the pitcher is not exactly the best. But again, that's any given day. You never know. A little bit of a delay, by the way. I have no idea why we haven't restarted yet. So bear with me, folks. See Grossi behind you. Go back. Go. Let's go, Pirates. From Australia. Appreciate you, Clint, for hanging out, as that's in there but not called a strike. As ball 1 again. Harper losing that challenge. It's in the Phillies' head. Again, they're going to be very cautious now that they're down to one challenge. Again, Pirates have that same issue. They will lose challenges early, and now they cannot challenge, essentially. In fear of losing that challenge, as that finds the strike zone there, 1-1. 1-1 count. Ron Hell delivers, showing bunt, pulls back. It's 2-1. These games will get together. Yeah, I think so as well. JJ says only the team whose host enjoys bacon is going to win today. That's crazy stuff, as that's in there for a called strike 2-2, considering I do like bacon. New Zealand, I'm sorry. The flags look very similar, and I can't see it. It's very small. I apologize there. 2-2 to Triolo. That's downstairs. 3-2. Ron Hell walking off the mound. So my apologies there, Clint. They had a, I don't know how they did in the World Cup, but I know they definitely qualified. 3-2 to Triolos. That's downstairs, ball 4. So Triolo walks to lead off the top of the third. And that flips the lineup over for Jake Mangum, who's 0 for 1. Again, appreciate you, Denny, for hanging out. It's Real Feel here in St. Louis. It's 108. Yeah, that's tough. Get paid to watch delay. Let's go Bucks. I don't think anyone... I don't know, really needs to pay. This is free entertainment, as that's a breaking ball upstairs, ball 1. One and 0 count to Mangum. Again, Triolo at first. Again, 0-0 here in the top of the third. Ron Hell kicks and fires. The bunt is down. Marchand. Boom, pump fakes, and will not be able to make the throw. Trying to bait Triolo to go to third. Triolo staying at second, so a great bunt by Mangum. And the Pirates have runners at first and second, with still nobody out. An excellent bunt, just placing it in between the catcher and the third baseman halfway down. That is the happy spot. Oh, though, charging in, and really, again, just... Mangum's speed is the difference there, because if that's your average baseball player, he is out. All right, Brandon Lau at the plate, as Philly fans are waving their fans everywhere. Lau is 0 for 1 today. Ron Hell delivers. That's going to be ripped foul, and it's 0-1. Let's go Pirates and get over 8 runs. Yeah, I hope so. Need 3 cones raised this inning. Would be great there, Russell. 0-1 to Lau. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Lau is swinging for the fences. New Zealand didn't qualify for the World Cup. Really? I thought they were in. I swear they thought they were in. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're talking about the round of 32, no, they did not. I don't remember seeing them. I thought they, I don't know, I guess I was tripping. 0-2 to Lau, the pitch. Swing and a foul ball. He actually made contact. 0-2 to Lau. Cone's coming. We'll see. I don't want to get ahead, as that's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Lau goes down. That was a lot of strikeouts as of late. 1 out, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds, who struck out in his first appearance. By the way, Ron Hell with 4 strikeouts. Dr. DeLay is not because of that. Dr. DeLay is just a play on my real name. Ron Hell looks over at Triolo, the pitch, and that's downstairs, ball 1. Yeah, I saw that, Jay. Yeah, I'm not really a Jameis Winston guy. Everyone likes Winston, and that's fine with me. I'm not gonna I hate on that. Here's the 1-0. That's in there for a called strike 1-1. Most smash in the groups. Gotcha. 1-1 to Reynolds. Reynolds this season with runners in scoring position, batting .338. So, not too bad. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. 1-1 to Reynolds. Mangum at first. Triolo at second. 1 out. The pitch as Reynolds fouls this back. And it's 1-2 to B-Ray. Trying to hit a homer. I hope so. I'd say he's kind of due. One and two, Rangel will step off. So Rangel again kind of knuckling down with how he's approached Lau and Reynolds. Like number 86, Heinzworth. Appreciate you, Pro Life Bryce. Appreciate you, man, for hanging out. The 1-2 as Reynolds sends this to right field. Back at the wall. Looking. That ball's high off the wall. Trailo's round. Now he's got to stay at third. Unbelievable. I mean, it's really unfortunate. All that for a single and no one scores. But Triolo, oh, I mean, that's tough. But, I mean, the right fielder Rincones was kind of pulling an Ichiro. And was kind of acting like he was going to make the catch. Yeah, that is tough. That is tough. So really unfortunate. Oh, jeez. Well, that's one of the farthest hit singles you'll see. So bases are now loaded for Esmeralyn Valdez. As we'll see what the Phillies do. I think there might be a little bit of delay. Who's pitching for the Phillies? Alan Rangel. You had a .897 batting average in high school bunting. Wow. 1 MVP in batting championship. That is amazing. Softball. That's pretty cool, though, Seema. Good stuff. They were held up by the third base coach. Yeah. I think, again, I mean, Rincones was, acting like he was going to make the catch. I mean, it's really good stuff there by Rincones, as that's a breaking ball upstairs, ball 1. This is Esmeralyn Valdez, who struck out in his first appearance. Of course, if he gets a hold of one, it's... Things are coming up Millhouse, but we'll see again. Here's the 1-0 to Valdez. Swing and a miss. Chases a ball downstairs, 1-1. Cam pulling for the Astros and Cubs. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Tied him up. It's 1-2 count to Valdez. One and two. Rangel readies, kicks, and delivers. That's a ground ball to Bohm. Steps on the bag, throws to first. It's a double play, and the Phillies get out of it. Oh, man, just unfortunate. That's a tough one. We go to the bottom of the third. Pirates-Phillies 0-0. Would have been nice to see. Yeah, being held up again. I mean, obviously, again, good stuff by Rincones, but even so, I mean, Beasley needs to let him go. Needs to let him go home. That's a tough one. All right, still 0-0 in Philadelphia. Up for the Phillies going to be Justin Crawford, Rafael Marchand, and Trey Turner. Hate to see it. No, we really do. Cash your parlay Phillies. Well, I hope you don't, personally. But good luck regardless. You call that in your head. Yep. Yep. That's it's tough. That's a tough one for the Pirates. Again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. Trying to get to 150 likes. And that'll be pretty good for the most part. Again, we usually, for this series, we've gotten 200. But, again, during the day, I don't expect 200. So, 150, it'll be a grind, but we can definitely get there. We can definitely get there. And, of course, sub to the channel. Again, trying to get to 10,000 by the time this hits 0. That is the start of the NFL season. So, we are closing on in. Oh, you're good, Montana. Arizona, Montana. Go Pirates. You know it, Skyler. You had Reynolds for a homer. How's it going, Squealed? Yeah, it's tough. Just missed it. Just missed it. Just a foot or two away. How's it going, Saria? I do not need anything from the store. I actually went to the store earlier. Got some of the... I forgot what they're called. Delight iced coffee, mocha iced coffee. Got what I needed. All right, first pitch is in there for a cold strike, 0-1. This is Justin Crawford batting .256, OPS of .653, 2 homers and 19 RBIs. Appreciate you for the subs, guys. Didn't even realize. I look down, look at the chat, and we get 3 subs. Thank you. Appreciate it. As Crawford sends this to left, and Reynolds backs up and makes the catch just shy of the track for out number 1. And that'll bring up Rafael Marchand. He's batting .115, OPS of .342, homers and 6 RBIs. Yeah, it would have been a close play at the plate, but still would have liked to see him send him. Here's the pitch to Marchand. Fastball upstairs, ball 1, 97 on the fastball. Just in time for the double play. I hear you, station. 1-0 count. Jones kicks and fires. That's downstairs with the slider, 2-0. Like seeing Bowman stot further away from Turner. The real leadoff is Schwarber. Oh, really? That's fair. Turner's had a good series. That should have scored 2 runs. Well, again, I mean, it looked like Rincones was going to make the catch. That's why I said it looked like an Ichiro out there, like playing, like fooling the base runners to keep him. I mean, that was really good stuff by Rincones. That was again, I think one could have scored there. So 3-0 count to Marchand. The pitch, that's high upstairs, ball 4, not good. Walking a guy on 4 straight pitches. That's batting .115. That is, again, it's just like, why? I mean, just got to attack. And it seems like the Pirates just, they want to play with their food, and now their food will devour them. But appreciate you, Pit Dad, for hanging out. Here's the pitch. That's downstairs. Called a strike. Turner's going to challenge. He's going to win. It's going to be 1-0 to Trey Turner. Yeah, chicken. I don't even. There they go. There they go, chicken. DH stands for designated hitter. So, yeah, he's not a fielder position. How's it going, Steel Town Girl? Welcome on in. Have to wave him. Yeah, for sure. Take a chance on the throw. 1-0 to Turner. Jones readies and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 91 on the slider. Down and away. How's it going, Tim? Welcome on in. We'll be sure to have fun. Sorry. Thank you for the subs, people. Appreciate it. 1-1 to Turner. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider down and away. 1-2. Again, runner on first with 1 out. Turner, of course, really hard to double up. One and 2. Jones readies. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Changeup downstairs. He struck him out. And there's 2 away. And that'll bring up Kyle Schwarber, who's 0 for 1 in this one. Thank you for the sub. I really do thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Man, let's go. You guys are great. Good crowd today. I mean, it's always, for the most part, a pretty good crowd, but dang. That's a lot of subs for the third inning. It's all downhill from here, though. Here's the pitch. That's in there, but not called a strike. I guess I was correct. But more so with the game, as it's 1-0. 1-0 to Schwarber. England's and USA still in the World Cup. Yeah. It's gonna be a tough match for England. They play Mexico in Mexico. Here's the 1-0. That's downstairs 2-0. Mexico does not lose in Mexico. That's gonna be a good game. I still think England has a good shot, but I don't know. I think Mexico could very well win that one. On the USA, I think, again, even without Balogun, it's going to be tough, but I think they have a good shot against Belgium. The 2-0, that's in there for a called strike 2-1. Belgium, again, I know they have the name brand. Oh, Belgium's always pretty good. They're always a dark horse pick, but they're really not as good as the historical Belgium teams. Well, historical as in the last, 3 or 4 World Cups. It'll be a tough game, though, for sure. It's not a walk in the park. The 2-1 inside. Good snag there by Rodriguez. 3-1. Woohoo indeed. And thank you, Sky. I appreciate it. People are home. I don't know. I was expecting, usually day games aren't as popular. I mean, people working during the day and all that. The 3-1. Checked his swing. He did not go. That's a walk. So 2 base runners this inning for the Phillies. Both of them. A free pass. Now to bring up Bryce Harper, who's 0 for 1. These are the moments where Harper can shine. Thank you, Seth, for the 2 joules. Appreciate it. Cooking with subs. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But W's in the chat for Seth and the 2 joules. Appreciate it. Let's go with smash England. Hard to say with USA. I don't know. USA could go all the way. I don't think so. They're handing out red cards for an accident, so I don't think so. If you're a Nationals fan, well, welcome on in. Hey, we got you coming up. It's going to be very good. And if you haven't heard of District Nation, make sure to sub to him. He covers the Nationals. He covers the Nationals. Really good job. And we'll actually be talking tomorrow ahead of our game as well, or ahead of our series. Mexico could win it all. I don't think so. I don't think Mexico's going to win it all, but they could definitely give England a shot and a run for their money. Is Jones taking off his shirt? I don't know. It does seem like he's exposing his chest hair. I don't know what's going on there with Jared Jones. Looking back, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Oh, it's a hot day. I mean, it is a hot day in Philadelphia. Again, 100 degrees at first pitch. It may have even climbed up a bit. And, of course, the real feel was 114. So 0-1. Jones readies. Kicks and delivers. That's going to be hit to left. That's going to drop in for a base hit, and that will score the game's first run. Throws it in. Schwarber's at third. Harper is at second. That's an RBI double. Again, that's just free passes. Jones walking the number 9 hitter on 4 pitches. That is just, you can't do that. A guy batting 115, you don't even have him swing the bat. Just not good. And you attack Harper. All right. Well, that'll bring up Brandon Marsh, who's 0 for 1 again. The Phillies with runners at second and third with 2 outs. Be there tomorrow. Gotcha. Jones readies and delivers. That's going to be high and in, ball 1. USA fans asked an appeal a call that was already viewed on VAR. You can't step on a player. Metal stubs an accident or not. I mean, I guess so. I mean, yeah, definitely unfortunate. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be in there for a called strike 1-1. Again, the issue isn't really that. It's when you combine it with what Messi has done. Because, yeah, Messi, I'm surprised to learn over the past few years that he actually can be very much a dirty player. And I like Messi very much. But, of course, he cleats a guy and gets nothing. Here's the 1-1. as Marsh sends this to right, and Valdez comes in to make the catch for out number 3. Could have been worse, but the Pirates only surrender a run. So we go to the top of the 4th. Phillies leading 1-0. All right, we're going to catch you later, Ham. That was just a bunch of CTE there. All right. Ryan O'Hearn, Nick Gonzalez, and Marcell Ozuna are going to be due up for the Pirates in the top of the 4th. Oh, the Russians, I don't know, Glock. I do not know what the heck you're talking about. All right. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. It is free. Hold on, give me a sec. Marcell the Bambino. Yeah, I mean, we need him to look like the Bambino here today. He's walked. I mean, hey, he got on base. We'll take it. Again, there's no other scores to go over, so unfortunately, we're just kind of hanging out. That's all we can do. So, but anyway, again, I appreciate you guys for hanging out for this one. Again, if you do like it, make sure to leave a like and sub to the channel. It is free. We are at 117 likes, trying to get to 150. We can make that happen. Again, likes, of course, push out the stream to more and more potential viewers. And, of course, tells YouTube that the small channel is doing a good job. And, of course, again, trying to get to 10,000, trying to graduate from small creator to medium-sized channel. I don't know why I said creator. I don't create videos. I am more of just a streamer, a play-by-play guy that streams, not a creator. You know, it was the most cringe thing I've ever been a part of was going to the bank. And we needed, I forgot what it was. I forget the whole context of why we were there, but we were talking to the lady, and she was like, well, what do you do? I'm like, well, I'm on YouTube. Yeah. So it's like, you're an influencer? I'm like, please never, ever. Please never, ever call me that. I am not an influencer. Oh, my gosh. That was the most embarrassing one of the most embarrassing things I've ever went through. Anywho, here's the pitch. That's downstairs, ball 1. Ryan O'Hearn at the plate. He doubled in his first appearance. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I really do. So we are now 278 subscribers away from 10,000. So thank you very much. Here's the 1-0. And that's a fastball fired in there for a called strike. 1-1, 93 on the fastball. Thank you, Lawrence. Appreciate you, man. Here's the 1-1. That's downstairs, 2-1. 2-1 there to O'Hearn. Here's the pitch as O'Hearn sends this to right. If it's fair, it's gone. It is. I want to say it's foul. I don't know. O'Hearn's going to first. He's looking back at the umpire. It's a foul ball. Man. The Pirates are on the phone. They are talking. He clobbered it to the upper deck. Now the umpires are going to get together. Oh, they're going to have a chat. Ooh, this is interesting. O'Hearn gave it a good ride. Hold on, let's see. Getting onto the mic here for this one. Crew chief review. I think that's a foul ball. Dang it. Oh, just inches away. Oh, he gave it a good ride. It's going to be a foul ball. Dang it. Oh, well. Straighten up a little bit there, O'Hearn. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, influencer. I don't like that. I don't like that. Not a fan of that. Well, it's going to be a 2-2 count to O'Hearn. Just missed it. Gave it. He clobbered it. Ronhell readies. And delivers. And that's going to be chopped foul. Still 2-2. We should finally use our ball. That's pretty good. 2-2 the pitch. That's going to be fouled back. What did I miss? Harper with a RBI double in the bottom of the third. That is really the difference of the game right now. 2-2. Ronhell sets and delivers as O'Hearn sends this foul. Once again, O'Hearn battling, staying in there. Could have influenced the ball to go straight. Would have been nice. I don't have that power. Almost got scared. I was almost happy. The pitch. And that's a chopper. To Harper. Harper steps on the bag for out number 1. That's a shame. Just a tad early. All right. That'll bring up Nick Gonzalez. So for 1 in this one. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you, guys. It's a good day. It's a good day. It would be a great day if the Pirates win. Steelers have Rogers. Yes, we do. Who is better? Oh, Jimmy Rollins. Oh, yeah. Jimmy Rollins was great. Jimmy Rollins was one of my favorite players growing up. That's a breaking ball in there for a called strike 0-1. And Gonzalez 0 for 1. Entered today, batting 300. So he got back to 300 as he had been kind of dipping a little bit in the batting average department, as that's downstairs. 1-1 to Gonzalez. Ronhell readies, kicks, and delivers. That's inside 2-1. 2-1 to Nicky G. Go Speedy. How's it going? Positive, good day. Positive, keeping it positive. Good day, delay. Hopefully all is well with you, positive. That's in there for a called strike, 2-2. 93 at the knees. Thank you for the sub. I do. Again, you guys are awesome, man. We are now 275 subscribers away from 10,000. The 2-2 to Gonzalez. That's going to be tapped foul. Sad reality is the Pirates can't beat teams that spend money. I mean, they can. Consistently, I don't know. We just need a little bit more help, and this team would be great. The 2-2, and that's downstairs 3-2. I know, of course, obviously they're being currently shut out. They've had opportunities, just unfortunate stuff. Real unfortunate stuff so far, but just as a whole, just need a few extra arms. Because the 13 we have aren't exactly cutting it. The 3-2. Gonzalez fouls it back. Again, the Pirates have the 4th most runs in baseball, the 2nd highest OPS. I mean, those are numbers that should be playing in October. But we'll see what the Pirates decide to do. Again, this stretch is a really important stretch before the All-Star break. The 3-2. Ground ball to short. Turner with it. Throws to first. Gonzalez is out for out number 2. That'll bring up Marcel, the strikeout Ozuna, who walked in his first appearance. Bryce Harper and Mike Schmidt. I guess Mike Schmidt, I don't know. I mean, I think Harper, but I think that's more of a, if you ask anyone that's my age, we'll probably say Harper. You ask anyone that's Gen X and Boomer, they'll probably say Schmidt. Here's the pitch. That's downstairs, ball 1. 1-0 to Ozuna. Are we going to party like it's 1999? Probably not. I don't really party. I'm just a chill guy. I am a chill guy. The pitch. And that's, fouled off his foot. Ozuna is, maybe in severe pain. I don't know. He's still down. He's walking. Bat boy there's going to hand it back to him. Kelly's on the top step. Ozuna still kind of favoring that left knee. We'll see what happened here on this replay. And, well, it was off his foot, so I don't know if it was... Not too sure. Ozuna's going to at least finish the at-bat, so it appears for the moment. Phillies broadcast, I'm eating dog food. Phillies broadcast has been hating on the Pirates for no reason. I have lost respect for the Phillies broadcast for sure. That's upstairs 2-1. That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. Rangel readies and delivers. That's, well, it should be in the strike zone, but the catcher didn't frame it properly. But I think he challenged. I want to say he challenged. Umpire took off his mask. Yep. All right. Well, that's a good challenge there by Marchand. It's going to be 2-2 to Ozuna. You're old school. Yep. Take a chance on. Oh, we don't need Morel. I mean, I don't even know who. I know Christopher Morel. I think he's on the Marlins or somebody. But no, again, our offense is fine. I mean, we do not need anything on offense. The offense has been the only reason they're in there. 2-2 to Ozuna. That's off the plate. 3-2. Again, I can show you real quick. Again, the Pirates have the 4th most runs in all of baseball. And again, the only reason not 3rd is because the Cubs put up 23 yesterday. So their offense is, they're fine. So that's off the plate. Ball 4. Ozuna walks for the 2nd time today. This is a, hey, it's July. It's a brand new month for Ozuna. New month, new you. As he will jog down to first. That'll bring up Endy Rodriguez 0 for 1 today. More impressive, unemotional broadcaster, Harry Callis or John Madden? It's like it, Pat Summerall. Here's the pitch. That's going to be off the plate there, ball 1. I will go with Summerall, but again, I'm more of a football guy, so it's more of a bias there. Though I don't really think Summerall was that great myself. I prefer the modern broadcasting. The 1-0 to Rodriguez, that's going to be fouled back 1-1. The modern broadcasters, you know, like Ian Eagle, Kevin Harlan, I mean, they're just elite. Yeah, those games are always better because they're calling it. 1-1 to Rodriguez, high and in, almost hits Rodriguez, and it's 2-1, 93 on the fastball. 23 runs, yeah, for sure. It's insane. They had a great day yesterday. Oh man, I mean that's a football score. 23-3. The Bears defeated the Chargers. The 2-1 almost hits Rodriguez again, and it's 3-1. Cubs are number 1. Phillies are 2. You're talking about the runs? I mean, definitely not the runs. Phillies are like 13th in runs. Better than Ozuna. Oh, Ozuna's not going to be on the team much longer. The only reason he's up there, as here's the 3-1. That's off the plate, ball 4. The Pirates are still, I mean, despite the runs, I mean, they're also very much injured. So when Spencer Horwitz comes back and O'Neal Cruz, Ozuna's going to be out of a job. Now, the Pirates are fine. I mean, they don't need Christopher Morel. I don't even know how he's doing, but I mean, the Pirates, if they have their best hitters, there's only going to be 2 hitters with an OPS south of 700. No, south of 800. Above, they're going to be, Connor Griffin, I think, has a 740, and then it would be Gonzalez with a 730. Everyone else is above 800 on the OPS. So, I mean, it wouldn't move the needle at all. Hell's at 84 pitches. They have a mound visit. Again, the Pirates have base runners and looking for an opportunity to push somebody across. They've had some opportunities and have been unable to do so. Yeah, Max, try not to bring up anything like that. Not really a fan of that. With Buck. Oh, block. Yeah, block's terrible. Seals could win a Super Bowl on a fake punt over Tom. Pat Summerall would talk like he's at a funeral. Yep, he would. Greg Brown is good. Greg Brown is great. All right. So Ronhell facing Triolo. Ronhell readies, looks back at Ozuna. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball upstairs. It's called a strike. Bad call. Phillies getting a call there. 0-1 to Triolo. Ronhell taking his time. He's at 85 pitches. Again, probably maybe the fifth inning. That is it. Here's the pitch. That's up and away. 1-1 to Jared Triolo. Yeah, I'm not really going to get in a long argument there, but again, the Pirates, even if they're bad with runners in scoring position, they still have the fourth most runs, so just imagine if they were decent. Here's the 1-1. That's off the plate, 2-1. So even with them being very bad with runners in second and third, they still get the runs. And that's the argument. I win, you lose. I'm just going to be like that, and we're going to move on. 2-1 count to Triolo. Ronhell, again, looks back at Ozuna, the pitch. That's upstairs, 3-1. Again, it should be a walk. But Ronhell, again, getting a call. To start off the at-bat, Ronhell looking up. On deck is Jake Mangum. Mangum 1 for 2 on the day. Ozuna taking his lead, the pitch. And that's in there for a called strike, 3-2 to Jared Triolo. Greg Brown related to Tim Brown? Yes. Three and two, the pitch. Ground ball to short. Turner gathers and throws to first. Triolo is out for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the fourth. The Phillies leading 1-0 over the Pirates. Due up for the Phillies will be Alec Bohm, Bryson Stott, and Gabriel Rincones. Crew and Red start at 1:10. Any other games come up? I think there's one maybe at 2 or 3 o'clock Central Time. I don't really know. It's really a lot of late games today. Again, we have the ticker down here. But for the most part, everything's starting late. Everything is late. So, again, thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate it. Again, if you do enjoy the broadcast, make sure to, again, to leave a like. Thank you guys for that. Give me a sec. Got to catch up on this. 2 subs. Thank you very much. Make sure to leave a like. As we're closing in on 150. We're at 129, so 21 subscribers away. Or 21 likes away from 150. And, of course, sub to the channel. Again, we're trying to get to 10,000 by the time this hits 0. Definitely on pace for that, but, of course, we're not there yet. So thank you again for that. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Schedule for this weekend. Very simple schedule. Tomorrow, Pirates Nationals. I do have, like, an interview with another creator. Not really an interview. It's going to be a get-together, but it's going to be off camera. Then we'll show the video prior to the game as we're going to preview the Pirates National Series. Saturday, a really early game at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. The Pirates play the Nationals. And I have a family meeting because no one's happy around here except for me and my wife. But anyway, and then Sunday we have another early game, 1 Eastern Time. So a lot of early games for the Pirates. Early game today, normal time tomorrow, and then Saturday, Sunday, a lot of early games. right, here's the pitch. That's going to be a grounder to short. Triolo with it, throws to first. Bohm is out. 1 pitch, 1 out. And that'll bring up Bryson Stott. Stott is 0 for 1. Reds Brewers at 2:15 Eastern. Marlins Rockies at 3:15 Eastern. Yep, there you go. Yep, otherwise night games. A lot of stuff. Road to 10K, Magic. Jones kicks and delivers. That's upstairs, ball 1. Let's go, Miss Donna. Welcome on in. Has to be playing the Nationals this weekend. Yep, very much a interesting series as that's fired in there for a call strike 1-1 to Bryson Stott. Jones kicks and delivers. That's a breaking ball upstairs, 2-1. I'm going to call me back soon. All right, we'll be here. The pitch, and that's going to be fouled back 2-2 to Bryson Stott. Jones at 66 pitches. Again, not a bad pace so far for him. The pitch, and that's upstairs, 3-2. Again, this guy has really struggled to even make it to the 5th inning. So, you know, again, that was my hope, that he would complete 5 innings. And, of course, you just got to hope the bullpen for 4 innings would be okay. And that, of course, is the kicker. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And stuff there attacking Stott for out number 2. That'll bring up Gabriel Rincones, who's 0 for 1 in this one. So Jones readies as he delivers, as that's a breaking ball downstairs, ball 1. 1-0 to Rincones. Jones beginning pitch number 70, as that's going to be fired inside. Called a strike. Rincones going to challenge. Again, the Phillies down to 1 challenge, and, you know, they've, again, behind the plates. Not as aggressive, though, you know, Marchand has won some challenges. The Phillies, they're winning their challenges. And the Pirates just really poor in that regard. So it's going to be 2-0. So the Phillies really have a good eye. 2-0 count. Jones readies, rocks, and delivers. That's in there for a called strike, and it's 2-1. I'm wondering if they're... You know, everyone brought up the Astros thing with, like, you know, the buzzer and whatnot. I wonder if there's a buzzer for ABS challenges. Wouldn't that be something? I guarantee you that's going to happen. Is that Rincones slings this to right. That's going to be a foul ball, 2-2. I wonder if there'll be a buzzer for ABS. The team will get exposed for it. 2-2. Jones rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Good stuff by Jones. That is now 6 strikeouts for Jared Jones as we go to the top of the 5th. Phillies 1, Pirates nothing. Missed it. No, you didn't. You didn't miss nothing. It was a Bryce Harper RBI double, by the way, SEMA. All right, top of the 5th will be the top of the order for the Pirates. Jake Mangum, Brandon Lau, and Brian Reynolds. We'll see what the 1, 2, and 3 guys can do. And Ron Hell, again, they were able to get on base against him, but haven't really scored. I don't really think he'll be out there for the 5th, but it would not shock me if he is. Because, again, he hasn't allowed anything, but he's at 90 pitches. So anyway, again, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. We are 15 likes away from 150. And we're just trying to... Phillies banging the garbage can. Yeah, Kurt. Yeah. And honestly, they're doing really good at the challenges. Harper with bad challenges, but they've just... I mean, again, that's kind of... It's envious because it's like the Pirates... It's like the first chance they get, they try to throw away their challenges. It's really frustrating. Intermission is when you should be resting your voice and drinking. Well, kind of. So, I mean, for football season, I'm on here for minimum on Sundays, 10 hours a day. And then, of course, whenever we have an NFL Europe game in the morning, I'm on here like 13, 14 hours a day. So I am actually really trying to get my voice back to that. So, like I said, football, and I've mentioned it before, it's why I have the ticker for it. I'm a football fan through and through. Football is the biggest part of the channel. All my best streams, numbers-wise, everything, sub-wise, have been NFL or college football. Baseball is really the side gig, just to keep it going. You know, keep growing the channel, of course, and obviously, yeah, just... But anywho, yeah, just, yeah, football. I'm trying to get my voice back to 100%. All right, Tim Meza is on the mound for the Phillies. He's a lefty. So, again, the Pirates don't really hit lefties well. We'll see what they can do against Meza. 2.79 ERA, opponent batting average of 210. Meza readies and delivers. That's going to be sent out to right. On the run is Rincones. Rincones not going to get there. It's a one-hopper off the wall. Mangum is at second. Throw is in. A leadoff double for the Pirates. Good stuff there for Mangum. Yep, no, football season. Again, trying to keep the language down there, squealed. But, yeah, it is definitely a all-day affair on Sundays. And, of course, you back that up with the Saturday, which, again, I was doing 3 games last year, so that's 9-10 hours a day of yapping. And then, of course, Friday night, I actually cover games for the local high school, so that's when I really bring out, but that's probably the best version of Dr. Delay, a live event, as that's a swing and miss strike one. Of course, I have a, color guy with me as well, and we have really good banter. And, of course, that's always, I'm not saying I'm yapping on the drive, but sometimes we have games that are an hour and a half, 2 hours away in our district. That's an all-day event, all-night event. Here's the 0-1 to Lau. That misses outside 1-1. So football season's very hectic, but it's very fun. I love it. Very hectic, but it is all worth it. 1-1 count. Meza looks back. The pitch, and that's going to be hit. That squeezes through for a base hit. Mangum goes to third. And we got runners on the corners for the Pirates with nobody out. And that'll bring up Brian Reynolds, 1 for 2 on the day. It's time to score runs. It is. Pirates Steelers Super Bowl because it worked last time. Yeah, Rogers won, so I expect him to win again. Rogers and McCarthy. For sure. Mangum is underrated. Yeah, he is really solid, scrappy player. Here's the pitch to Reynolds. That's in there for a called strike. 0-1. Reynolds, again, 1 for 2. Had that tremendous on-base streak snap on Tuesday at 34. Started a new one yesterday, though. Right, he's gonna keep that going. He's at 2 now. Here's the 0-1, as that's gonna be tapped foul, and it's 0-2 to Reynolds. GG, how's it going, Tech again? Appreciate you, man, for hanging out. A low-scoring affair. This is rare. Pirates games are usually, at this point, probably 6-4. Pick and choose who's on top, who's on bottom. 0-2 count the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That is unfortunate for the Pirates. It's 1 out. Gonna bring up Esmeralyn Valdez 0 for 2. Everyone always asks if it's moonshine. I don't know what's the deal with that. It's water, I promise you. I just like a glass jar. Everything's better in a glass jar. When you put soda in a glass jar, it's great. You put tea in a glass jar, it's great. Everything much better in glass. That's in there for a called strike. 0-1 to Valdez. Yeah, I do not drink. Never had a sip of alcohol. Never will. Just because I don't feel like it. 0-1 to Valdez. Meza delivers as that's fouled back, and it's 0-2. Meza quickly ahead on Valdez after surrendering the back-to-back hits. So 0-2. Meza readies and delivers high and in. Goes the fastball 1-2 to Valdez. I get at least one run for sure. 1-2. The pitch that's in the dirt. 2-2 to Valdez. Right, hit a slump. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. We just got used to him getting on base every day. Meza readies on the 2-2 count. The pitch. Ground ball. That gets through for a base hit. The Pirates have tied it up. Crawford throws it in. We're going to have runners on the corners once again with one out. Esmeralyn Valdez, man, this guy, really good. Really good at baseball. Hoist a cone. It's 1-1 in Philadelphia, folks. Valdez hitting it right up the middle, right back where it came from. Turner just couldn't get there in time. The speedy Turner sliding. Good effort there, but could not get there. That'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the pitch as that's hit. A soft to short, steps on the bag for 1, throws to first for 2, a double play. The inning is over. The Pirates do tie it up, though. That's the second double play. That is just not good. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The Pirates and the Phillies, 1-1 in Philadelphia. Just unbelievable, though. Due up for the Phillies, going to be Justin Crawford, Rafael Marchand, and Trey Turner. We'll see again what the Pirates decide to do with Jones. Again, Jones doesn't really go 5. I'll sit moonshine out of a glass. Really? Well, again, I know everyone asks me that. It's not just you, Clint. I know, sometimes I'll just snap. I'll be like, what the heck? Why does, it's just built up. It's built up frustration. I just usually take it out on somebody. That's how it is. So I apologize. That is just what it is. Taking a tie against is not good. Yeah, again, I don't know. You're not really, you said you're here for the money, not really for sports. But like I said, yeah, obviously you want the Pirates to do more. But again, those are the raw stats. The Pirates can put up runs. I don't know. They're not going to do it every day. It's just, the best teams in baseball, they get shut out every now and then. It's just the way it goes. I don't know what to tell you. I know you're all about the, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I genuinely don't know. Got some real closers, and this guy gets us in the playoffs for sure. For sure. Like I said, the Pirates just need some quality arms to help out. That's just unfortunate. Anthony loving it, the cone. Appreciate it. All right, we'll see again what the Pirates decide to do. They do have a pitching change, so Jones cannot go 5. That's a little disappointing. They do have Carmen Majinski on the mound, so we'll see what he can do. So hopefully he can give us a few innings here. I don't know if they already decided this prior to the game. Again, that would bother me because that indicates they're not going off the moment. But right now is the moment you would put them in a 1-1 game So, again, that'll bring up Justin Crawford 0 for 1 in this one. Go Bucks. Appreciate you, Kitty, for hanging out. Obviously, you like sports. You're right. I'm here for the money. Gotcha. Came to Pirate Chat because the energy is good here. Yeah, no, the chat is really good. I'm really happy with a lot of cleaning up. I've had to clean up. I've lost. I mean, like I don't. If you whether you're subbed or not, like if you're just constantly like ruining the chat experience, you're gone. Like it's just how I operate because I know long term that stuff will impact as that's going to be sent out to center field. Mangum's backing up just shy of the track. He makes the catch for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. Crawford gave it a good ride, but not good enough. I've even banned members. Someone, became a member. That was, I'm really thankful for that. That's above and beyond, but they were disruptive. So I gave them so many chances. I'm like, dude, you're gone. I'm sorry. I'll see you later. Just cannot. It's a lot, but you gotta take care of the chat as well. Here's the pitch to Marchand. That's in there for a called strike. Oh, again, Marchand walked, and he's the lone run for the Phillies. Would later score on the Bryce Harper RBI double. And Jones would not attack him for some reason. 0-1 count to Marchand. The pitch, breaking ball upstairs, called a strike. Marchand wants a challenge, does not. It's 0-2 to Marchand. 1-1 better than 1-0 for sure. Some quality arms our way too. Yeah, I mean, both of us really need them, but the Pirates more so, Jim. Appreciate you, though, for hanging out again. The 0-2 should be strike 3, but I guess it's a makeup call. And it's 1-2 again. The umpire has been pretty bad. The umpire has been pretty bad. Really, this series, when you think about it. This whole series we've had umpires. This crew, just not a good crew, it seems like, because every single one of them has called a game. This series, just not good. 1-2 count to Marchand. Majinski delivers as Marchand sends this to right. Fighting the sun is Valdez. He makes the catch, 2 outs. And that will flip the lineup over for the Phillies. And Trey Turner will be at the plate. He's 0 for 2. In here. Oh, yeah, Russell, for sure. Bengals, how's it going? Welcome on in. Tough series for the Reds with the Brewers. That's always tough. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. 0-1. 84 on the sweeper. Crisco saying 116 feel. Yeah, it's pretty hot. It's very hot everywhere. 0-1 to Turner, and that backdoored him. Did not get the call. 1-1. 95 on the sinker. Just got a piece of the zone. Or maybe not. Maybe it didn't. I guess it did not. Good call. 1-1 count. Majinski kicks and delivers. That's going to be a chopper to first. Throws to Majinski. Oh, and he overthrows him. Would have been a tough play with Turner hustling down the line, but again, just a bad throw. And now you have a runner on with Kyle Schwarber at the plate again. You just can't do it with these guys coming to the plate. Settle down and throw it. I mean, I don't know how you just. That is a toughie. I'm gonna go reached on error because I think he would have been out. I mean, that's just. Not a good throw. Kyle Schwarber's 0 for 1 with the walk. Joining broadcast. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it. Pokey, how's it going? As that's a breaking ball in there for a called strike. 0-1. And I'm doing okay, Pokey. Hanging out. Jones is not still in there, Jeff. Appreciate you, though, for hanging out. Oh, 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. quickly ahead on Schwarber. 0-2 count to the powerful Kyle Schwarber again. Already 30 home runs on the year. I mean, that is just unfair. 0-2 to Schwarber. Runner on first. The pitch. That's in the dirt. Almost hit Schwarber. 1-2. It's going, Bengals. Just hanging out. That's all I can really do. Just hope for the Pirates to win. And that's essentially it. Just hopeful for the Pirates' success. The 1-2. That's a ground ball to second. Lau throws to first for out number 3. The inning is over, thankfully. Just when these guys get to the plate, Schwarber, Harper, Marsh, that is stressful. We go to the top of the 6th. It's 1-1 in Philly. This is a winnable game, but Pirates offense going to have to live up to their reputation, as it's going to be Nick Gonzalez, Marcell Ozuna, and Endy Rodriguez to lead off the top of the 6th. Is it actually trying? I guess so. How's it going, Royal? How you doing today, Pirates fan? Well, welcome on in. I don't mean to brag, but, you know, this is the #1 Pirates play-by-play on YouTube. Just saying, and I do this part-time. Well, I shouldn't say part-time, but, you know, baseball's not my #1 thing, so hopefully you like it. Hopefully you leave a like. Hopefully you subscribe, folks. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure to sub. Apparently we just crossed 150. Thank you for that again. Was very unsure if that would be happening today, but I do appreciate it. There's an outside chance for 200. No, won't really push it. 175 would be pretty cool, but we'll just go from there. And, of course, again, make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. Again, we are moving on up to 10,000 subscribers, trying to get there by the time this hits 68 days until the NFL season. And that's where the real work begins for me and everyone. But again, I do appreciate you guys for hanging out for this one. Closing in on 10,000. It's coming. It's coming. But, yeah, again, a very winnable game for the Pirates. Again, they're going to have to really, really live up to that #4 ranked offense. Because, yeah, you got a feeling the Phillies will put up their runs. But play-by-play. Appreciate you, JJ. Thank you very much. Thank you, Larry. Hardcore. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully all is well in JJ's stream. I'm sure it is. Or maybe not. I don't know. It's a tie game. Maybe not. Maybe Philly fans are calling for somebody's head. I don't know. Not too sure what you guys are doing. But again, I appreciate you guys. For sure. Yeah, the K. Yeah, we always have that there. We're all counting now. We are, man. We are. We're ready. I'm ready for football. So ready for it. Jonathan Ballin, 3.55 ERA. Opponent batting average of 240. So we'll see what can happen here with Speedy Gonzalez at the plate. Nick Gonzalez 0 for 2 on the day. Ballin a righty. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing. That's away. Ball 1. Ironically, again, the Pirates don't do well against lefties. They scored on a left-handed reliever. Very interesting. George, appreciate it. Thank you again for coming over. Here's the 1-0 inside. Checked his swing. Did he go? He did not. 2-0. 2-0 to Gonzalez. Need more cones. Yep, we can split. We can. I mean, again, the Pirates are hanging in there. They need more runs, though. The 2-0 as Gonzalez fouls it back, and it's 2-1. Majinski already in. Yeah, I mean, I felt like it was a little early, but it is what it is. I mean, Majinski's going to bring you more stability. We'll see what happens, though. Again, already one good inning for him. 2-1 as Gonzalez once again fouls it back. 2-2 to Nicky G. Bullpen game expectations are, let's say, limited. Yeah. That's us every time a starting pitcher or anyone's on the mound, Larry. It's bad over here. Again, if we just had average pitching, we'd be fine. As that's away. Ball 3. 3-2 to Nicky G. Inside the park homer. Oh, man. Hopefully for the Pirates. Appreciate you, Burley. Welcome on in, Jaden. Thank you for the subs. Appreciate it. Here's the 3-2. That's a ground ball. That gets past Turner for a base hit. Speedy Gonzalez. Hey, he's 1 for 3, and that'll put him back above 300 as far as batting average is concerned. So a leadoff single for the Pirates. He was battling. That's what the battling Bucks can do. That'll bring up Marcell Ozuna, who's walked twice today. So honestly, a pretty solid day for him. This might be the best game of his season. Ballin readies and delivers. That's going to be off the plate there with the slider, and it's 1-0. What's up, Greens? How's it going, Louie? Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the raid again, JJ. Appreciate it. Thank you, Louie, for hanging out. Here's the 1-0, and that's foul back 1-1. Bills have taken advantage of that bullpen. Yeah, for sure. And again, I mean, Skeens has not looked like Skeens for the last 9 starts now. Just really, his ERA now for those last 5 starts, I believe, is 5.4. It's a 5.4. I mean, that's just not good. Cruz expected to return after the All-Star break there, Dan. But we do miss him. Here's the 1-1. That's a check swing. And he did not go. It's 2-1. Here from JJ. Yeah, no, again, JJ, a friend of the channel. I appreciate it. 2-1 to Ozuna. Ballin readies the pitch as that's going to be hit. That's going to get past Harper for a base hit. Gonzalez might go to third. Maybe Rincona's throw to third. Gonzalez sliding. He is safe. And the Pirates have runners on the corners with nobody else. Can they take advantage? Can they take advantage of Ozuna? Getting on base 3 times today. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. And I appreciate the Pirates right now giving me hope. Hopefully they can actually pull through here. That'll bring up Andy Rodriguez 0 for 1 with the walk. Just a soft single. Gonzalez hustling. Speedy Gonzalez racing to third. The pitch to Rodriguez. That's upstairs. Ball 197. On the fastball. Speedy's flying. Again, the Pirates, they have a lot of speed. That's another thing that they have. A lot of players that just can move. The 1-0 as Rodriguez sends this foul. And of course, they were missing their 2 fastest players, you know, for a while, Cruz and Griffin. Griffin, of course, coming back off today. But even outside of them, I mean, you have Mangum, you have Gonzalez. Triolo can move. Reynolds, again, not too bad on the movement there. 1-1, that's upstairs 2-1. Again, Davis can even move whenever he does get on base. Battling Bucks, the young Bucks. Bench run Griffin for Ozuna. It's not a bad idea. I'm open for that, Riddlin. I don't know if Kelly is. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 96 on the fastball. Looks like they're leaving Ozuna out there. He's gone on base every time. I mean, you really can't hate on him for that. But yeah, in a close game, you definitely start thinking about those type of decisions. Two and 2 to Andy Rodriguez. Erod. We are starting that here. Erod at the plate. Ballin readies and delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That's tough. Out number 1. Pirates really need to put the ball in play in situations like that. That'll bring up Jared Triolo's 0 for 1 with the walk. Anything but a double play. Anything but a double play. Please. The Pirates have already done that twice today. Ballin sets and delivers. Showing bunt, pulls back. Outside, ball 1. Boo Phillies. Yeah, how's it going, Vince? Welcome on in. How's it going, Sean? Browse an early start. Yeah, a lot of early games for the Pirates coming up again today, Saturday, and Sunday. All of them early. Very early on Saturday. That's flat out in the morning everywhere in the United States. The 1-0 swing and a miss. Slider away, 1-1. Yeah, that's 11 a.m. Eastern time on Saturday. That's the Nationals. 1-1 counts. Ballin readies and delivers. That's in there for a called strike. 1-2. The Phillies. Oh, man. Trillo was not ready for that fastball. One and two. Ballin sets and fires. That's a ground ball. Boom. Thought about throwing a second. Does not. Throws to first. And it's 2 outs. Rodriguez had to stay at third. So, luckily, he didn't throw to second there. I think he would have had Ozuna for sure. And a good play by Bohm. All right, again, the Pirates with runners at second and third. 2 outs. Jake Mangum at the plate. 2 for 3 on the day. Need another hit. The pitch. Chopper. And that is a foul ball. 0-1. Let's go Pirates. I need to use Run Hall. Yeah, Run Hall actually looked pretty good. I mean, the Pirates were able to work those counts, but I mean, he didn't allow any runs. Phillies Pirates playing the scorching heat. Yep, over 100 out there. 7 left on base. Probably going to be a little bit more. Hopefully not, though. The 0-1 as Mangum fouls it back, and it's 0-2. So 0-2 count to Mangum. Again, runners on second and third. 2 outs. Ballin readies and delivers. That's going to be fouled back. 98 on the fastball. They really need this. Another inning with runners in scoring position. Yep, it's... The Pirates have created opportunities. They just need to capitalize. Again, the first out is always a strikeout when it happens, at least today, and that just can't happen. You got to put the ball in play. 0-2 to Mangum. Ballin sets and delivers. That's going to be chopped foul. That was in the dirt. I don't even know how Mangum made contact. Again, he's going to swing and try to put bat to ball for every single thing. Still 0-2 to Mangum. Ballin readies. Kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out high fastball. The Pirates are stranded again. 9 left on base today for the Pirates. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It is still 1-1 in Philadelphia. Due up for the Phillies will be Bryce Harper, Brandon Marsh, and Alec Bohm. Just rough. Just a rough day for the Pirates. Rough day for the Pirates. All right, highly disappointing. Oh yeah, trust me. Oh, I know. That's just stuff that just can't happen. Just can't happen. Just cannot do that. I mean, even Reynolds struck out with runners in scoring position. He's been really good with runners in scoring position. Just I don't know. Just I don't know if they're trying to do too much. But you just got to put ball in play. That's all you got to do. I know it's easier said than done, but that just can't happen. Is there a stat for left on base per inning played? I mean, individually for the game. I don't know about entirely. I don't know if MLB has that. Go Bucks. Appreciate you, Fear the Beard. Thank you for hanging out. Folks, make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe as well. It is free. Again, we're at 171 likes. There is a chance we get to 200, so I appreciate that. And, of course, make sure to subscribe. We are 270 subscribers away from getting to 10,000. Trying to do it by the time the NFL season is here. We very much could accomplish that in July, but we shall see. We shall see. So thank you for that again. We've already climbed 25 today. Very good. So thank you. Actually 26. So let's go. And again, I'll be back tomorrow, win or lose, as always. Pirates Nationals, Friday evening at 6:40 Eastern, 5:40 Central. As Harper Fouls is back 0-1. Harper is 1 for 2 today. Has brought in the only Phillies run in this one. Oh and 1 count. Majinski readies, kicks and delivers. That's downstairs 1-1. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. It's good when I'm pressing that button a lot. Very good. One and 1 counts. The pitch to Harper. That's outside. 2-1. Being maybe a little cautious with Harper. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Giving out V-Bucks. So Smiley Bros giving out some fake news in the chat. 2-1 counts. Majinski fires a breaking ball in there for a called strike. 2-2. Harper looking at it. But it was indeed in the strike zone. 2-2 to Bryce Harper. 10 to 15 games will be tough. It's going to be tough. Tough games for sure. 2-2. The pitch. That's a ground ball to second. Lau gathers. Takes his time. Throws to first. For out number 1. Harper definitely not exactly sprinting out of the box. Out number 1. That'll bring up Brandon Marsh. Marsh is 0 for 2 in this one. This guy will hustle. This guy, if you know him from the Angels, was pretty good there. And he's definitely having a great year thus far. Entering today with an OPS north of 880. Again, 0 for 2 in this one. The pitch, and that's a fastball up and away, 1-0. 97.50. That'd be a lot. I don't know if that happens. That'd be pretty cool, though. Growing since last football season. Yep, for sure. For sure. Definitely a lot of growth. 1-0, the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a called strike, 1-1. Again, for those that don't know, many probably don't, I started this channel last March. Started calling games March Madness was actually what I thought I could do it. I wanted to do it. So I did a little bit of March Madness. As Majinski delivers the 1-1. That's a chopper to O'Hearn. O'Hearn grabs it and will beat Marsh, who put a lot more effort than Harper did. Same result, though, out number 2. That'll bring up Alec Bohm as 1 for 2. But I started March Madness. Then, of course, baseball did a lot of the Pirates last year. Not as much as this year. But I bounced around baseball. Entered football season with 430 subscribers. And then exited football season at the Super Bowl with 6,400. And the goal was to get to 10,000 by the time football season hits. As Bohm sends this to right to Valdez. Valdez makes the catch, round number 3. But yeah, we've had a pretty successful baseball season. It looks like we'll hit it before football season is here. And of course, we will. Football is king. Again, we got 6,000 subs once football season started and of course concluded. So you can do the math. We'll probably get that and more because we'll be a bigger channel. We'll be favored with the algorithm. The algorithm really has shown me a lot of love when it comes to football. So, very excited to where we'll be in February. Very much. Anywho, enough about the channel. Brandon Lau, Brian Reynolds, and Esmeralyn Valdez will be due up for the Pirates in the top of the 7th. Scary bat for sure. Yeah, no, Marsh is good. He's really turning around. Yeah, he's looking really good. What's your favorite game you've called thus far? Favorite game? Ooh, that's a tough one. The most successful stream was Ohio State and no, was it Ohio State and Miami? It may have been that one. I don't remember. But honestly, I really love Texas A&M and Miami. That was a horrible game, but I had a great time. I had a great time with it because there was so much, there was 5 or 6 missed field goals. It was windy, so the passes were just bad. And the comments section was like, yeah, this is the worst game ever. I'm like, no, this is the best game ever. There were fumbles everywhere, picks going everywhere, everything, turnovers, bad play, but it was so fun to call. And we had the most views for Miami and Ohio State. I want to say that's the one that had the most views, but the most concurrent views was Texas A&M and Miami. We had 6,000 people chilling in the chat for that one. That was fun. And they were like, dude, you're the only reason that will stay, because they hated the game. But like I said, football for me, it's just a completely different thing. I love football. I know everything there is about football. You disagree with me, you just don't know football. That's just the way it goes. Sorry. I don't make the rules. You just don't know ball if you disagree with the doc. But yeah, that was fun. I really enjoyed that one. That was a great game. Duke UConn also, when it comes to football, that football game was really good. That one stands out. Jose Alvarado on the mound for the Phillies. Here's the pitch as Lau fouls us back 0-1. Lau is 1 for 3 on the day. Hey, Jan's going. Let's win this. Splitting is okay at this point for sure. If we split this series, that is what I was hoping for. W's in the chat. Thank you for the $5 super chat, AJ. I do appreciate it. Here's the pitch. That's fouled off of Marshawn's face. But he is okay. It's 0-2. Let me speak out loud. Thank you, Denny. I was on mute the whole time. Grew up watching the Steelers and getting merch from there because Utah doesn't have a team. Yeah, for sure. I feel like probably if you're in Utah, you probably like the Broncos or the Seahawks. Yeah, we'll see, Sean, again. OTAs or OTAs, Might get interested in the Steelers again. What's Tomlin era? Yeah, it's a new era. New era, you never know. I'm very excited. Could be better, could be worse, but it's at least something different. Because the last 8 years were rough. Maybe even been 9 years. I don't even remember. 0-2 to Lau, as that's going to be found back. Still 0-2 to Lau. You are funny. I know, Trisk. He was at best. Again, he was really good at the beginning. He did inherit a really good team, but the NFL changed, and he did not. That was the problem. That was the problem. He would not adapt to the new NFL. Not saying I like the new NFL, but you gotta adapt to win. So that's going to be outside 1-2. 1-2 to Bilal. Here's where the Pirates can take advantage. Again, Thomas, the Pirates are really bad against lefties. They did score off Mesa. They are historic this year, just really bad against left-handed pitching. The 1-2, and that's going to be sent to left. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Lau with the second hit of the day. There we go. That'll bring up Brian Reynolds, 1 for 3 on the day. Yeah, the Pirates, again, they are 5-16 now against left-handed starting pitchers. 5-17. It's one of those. Just horrible. Absolutely bad against left-handed pitching. That means they're really good against right-handed pitching, which is most of baseball. Alvarado readies, kicks, and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike one. B-Ray has struck out twice today. Again, he did get a hit. Like to see more, though. How's it going, Alex? Twins Pirates. That was a good one. Yeah, that was a fun game. That was a fun ending. 0-1, the pitch. That's going to be fouled back 0-2. Too stubborn, half flexible. Yep. Trapped in time capsule. Yeah, no, Tomlin is gone there. 10 News. 0-2 to B-Ray. Alvarado looks over at Lau. Kicks and fires. That's fouled off of Reynolds' foot. Seems to be fine. It's 0-2. AL West, probably the Mariners. Mariners seem to be pretty good at pitching anyway. Phillies can't hit lefties either. Nobody can. I guess not. It's a shame the Pirates don't have many lefties. They have no left-handed starting pitching. The 0-2, that's chopped foul. Kind of interested this year. Yeah, again, it could be bad. It could be a disaster, but it also could be really good. So that's why I'm excited for the change. 0-2 to Reynolds. Alvarado rocks and fires upstairs. It's 1-2, 99 on the sinker. Count is 1-2 to B-Ray. Alvarado readies. Kicks and delivers as Reynolds sends this to left field. Marsh on the run makes the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up Esmeralyn Valdez, who's 1 for 3 today, knocked in the only Pirates run. Deadpool is not on a streak. Nope. Hoping we see some line movement here. Yeah, definitely. Gonzalez on to Davis. You're right on the money. Davis should have moved. Gonzalez had nowhere to throw. Yeah. Yeah, no, again, thank you for the sub, by the way. I saw that. Appreciate you. Thank you for that. But yeah, Davis was just chilling. As that's in there for a call strike. Lau goes to second. Lau is out. Lau is unsure. That's crazy to send Brandon Lau. They will check it. The Pirates are going to challenge. So hopefully Lau's safe. I mean, Brandon Lau, again, not exactly the fastest guy in the world. Oh, man. This, I don't agree with them sending him. I mean, I hope he's safe. Marchand with a good throw. Looks like he's safe, though. I don't know. I'd like to see that slowed down. Yeah, slow it down for me. He's safe. He is safe. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way they do not overturn this. I swear they overturn this crazy, or if they don't overturn this crazy, because he's safe. Though I disagree with the decision to throw or to go. That is foolish. Runner safe. So Lau is in scoring position. There we go. So it's just 1 out. But again, I don't agree with that. But I'm happy it worked out. I am happy it worked out. That was just a risky decision. Very risky, but it works. Can Valdez come through? 1-0 count to Esmeralyn Valdez. Alvarado delivers as Valdez sends this to left center. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Oh, and he underplayed it. Crawford misplayed it. Pirates are at 2. Valdez going for 3. Valdez is safe. It's a triple for the Pirates as they take the lead. 2-1. This guy, Valdez, has knocked in the only runs for the Pirates today. This guy is a star. Hoist the cone. Hoist the cone, folks. The Pirates lead. Can they hold it is the question. Crawford couldn't get there, and yep, just that cost the Phillies an extra base. Valdez for sure would have been at 2. But now he's at 3rd. And can they drive him home? As Ryan O'Hearn will be at the plate. He is 1 for 3 today. Oh, man, the Pirates taking advantage of left-handed pitching. What the heck? You told? Yeah, yes, you did. It's crazy, though. The Pirates, again, just notoriously bad against lefties, and yet the only 2 runs they've scored today were on left-handed relievers. So make sense of that. Again, that's just any given day. Anything can happen in baseball. Keep the line moving. We'll see. Star Wars, how's it going? What do the announcers say? Well, I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to. I'm not listening to the game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. I'm watching the game. I stopped listening to it. And I think that was the right decision because I feel like my calls are better now. Infield is in for O'Hearn. 0-1 count. The pitch. Is that... Oh! Checked his swing. Did it hit him? Oh, it hit the bat. And it's 0-2. AJ, 2 more for 2. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you very much, AJ. I appreciate it. Thank you for the $2 super chats. Let's go, Bucks. 0-2. Alvarado readies. Kicks and delivers. That's down and away there on the cutter. 1-2. Way to go, Pirates. There you go, Miss Donna. That is going to be big. Yes. Yes, he is looking like a stud. The 1-2. That's also down and away. 2-2. Sign for the next 10 years. Yeah. Phillies announcer. Yeah, again, I don't, like I said, based on that clip, I don't think I'll ever listen to another Philly game again just for that. That was disgraceful. That was disgraceful. 2-2 count. Hopefully the Pirates can make him pay here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So O'Hearn goes down, and that'll bring up Nick Gonzalez, who's 1 for 3 on the day. And the Pirate fans in 66. There we go. Griffin Valdez, Pirates have some young potential. Yep. Fear to Beer, thank you for being a member for 2 months, man. I appreciate it. Since that's inside. Did he go? He did not. It's 1-0. That was disgraceful. There was a compilation of the Philly guys just trashing Pittsburgh on Monday. That was horrible. Here's the 1-0. And that's going to be foul back 1-1. That was just, yeah, I mean, that wasn't announcing. That was just flat out unnecessary. I don't know, Thomas. You have to. It was circulating on social media. 1-1 to Nikki G. Infield is back at normal depth. The pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 2. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Joe Montana subs away from 97.50. One and 2 to Speedy Gonzalez. He kicks and delivers. That's once again foul back. Just thank you for the Jules. Appreciate it. Put 500 on the Pirates. Good luck, Paul. I hope you're right, but that's a risky move, betting on the Pirates. The 1-2, and Gonzalez sends this to center. That drops in for a base hit. Speedy Gonzalez. Oh, he makes it 3-1 Pirates. Hoist another cone, folks. Man, oh man. He comes through, and the Pirates get another run with runners in scoring position. I mean, so many opportunities today, and it's good to see the Pirates actually taking advantage of them. It's very frustrating at times. Again, the offense, of course, still really good, despite their batting average with runners in scoring position. But hey, coming through right now, it's 0-1 to Ozuna, who's 1 for 1 with the walk. AJ, appreciate it. W's in the chat for AJ. Thank you for supporting the channel. 0-1 to Ozuna, the pitch. That's inside, 1-1. Let's go, Bucks. 1-1 count. Gonzalez taking his lead. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a called strike, 1-2. Gonzalez, a nice player. Yeah, second. Not really a natural third baseman. He can goof up there a lot. But, yeah. Definitely, I like him. He's really turned it around this year. He is looking really... He's much better at the plate than last... Like, not even close. Completely different guy. 1-2 counts. And they're going to toss over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez just chilling. Gonzalez, he's now over 300 again. Yeah, he had been over 310, and then he started dipping down, but good to see him back up above it. 1-2 to Ozuna. Called strike 3, struck him out. Not going to hate on Ozuna. He's been on base 3 times today. But the Pirates take the lead. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Pirates 3, Phillies 1. The Pirates, by the way, 11 hits. Phillies with 4. Just again, it could be a much more one-sided game, but the Pirates just could not take advantage with runners in scoring position. Good to see that they did. Finally. Up for the Phillies, it's going to be Bryson Stott, Gabriel Rincones, and Justin Crawford. We'll see if Majinski can keep this groove going. We shall see. I was going Star Wars. Again, Star Wars, yeah. Not going to pull for the Braves. Not a Braves guy. Not really a Phillies guy. I'm a Pirates guy, man. How's it going, Spaceman? Appreciate you for hanging out. Keep Majinski in there. Hey, if he keeps pitching well, then you use him the whole time. I don't care. You got to get this W. We really need, I can understate how much you need to split the series. That was a must. So, again, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. We are closing in on 200 likes. Did not even think we'd approach that. I was thinking 150 was probably the max. But make sure to like it up again. Of course, likes, all they do, giving you some inside knowledge here. I'm just that guy. YouTube, again, it just pushes out the stream to more potential viewers, and of course tells YouTube that the small streamer is doing a good job. So make sure to hit that like button. Almost at 200. Thank you very much for tuning in. And of course, again, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 10,000, folks. We are close. So make sure to do it. Hey, if we get to 9750, that would be a tremendous day. But thank you. Look at that. Just got another one. So Patrick Mahomes subs away from 9750. That's all we can do. Thank you very much for subbing. Thank you for supporting the channel. You know what the Phillies postseason? I want the Pirates in the postseason. I don't really, if anyone else makes it, great. I mean, obviously 5 other teams or 6 teams have to make it. I'm just really focused on the Pirates. Again, I grew up in eastern Pennsylvania. I don't really hate the Phillies. But right now, I want the Pirates to beat the Phillies. That's really number one. As that misses downstairs, ball 1. Bryson Stott 0 for 2 on the day. 1-0, Majinski readies, kicks and delivers. That's a fastball at the knees for a called strike, 1-1. Let's get back to 500. Yep, they have to. I mean, we'll see. Again, still a lot of baseball left. The Pirates bullpen has been notoriously bad. The 1-1, and that's going to be scooped to left. Reynolds is charging in. Reynolds can't get there in time. Throws to second. Stott's going to have to run back to first, which he does. A little bloop single. That's how these things can really start. So, leadoff runner for the Phillies. And that'll bring up Gabriel Rincones as 0 for 2. Pirates are 3 games back. Philadelphia broadcast. I didn't hear anything of the last 2 days. I just saw the viral clip that went out Monday night, Tuesday morning. Majinski delivers. That's a fastball just below. And Rodriguez challenge is going to lose. So it's going to be 1-0. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. 14 subscribers away from 9750. That'd be great. So, yeah, Rodriguez missing. Again, the Pirates just cannot win their first challenge. Just can't challenge. Last time Pirates made the playoffs was 2015. It's been a while. It has been a while. 1-0 count to Rincones. Majinski readies. And fires. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1-1 to Rincones. Star Wars, a Phillies fan. Rincones has potential. Yeah, he's playing really good in the series. See how he looks going forward. 1-1 count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Tied him up with the sweeper. Down and in. Like to sub twice if I could. No, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. You're good, man. I thank you. Again, YC, appreciate you, man. Thank you. Sorry, I'm catching up on the chat here. Chat moves sometimes a little too fast for me, as that's going to be sent out to left center field. Back. Mangum at the track makes the catch, throws it in for a loud out number one. Rincones gave it a good ride. That's a little scary, but there's one out. And that'll bring up Justin Crawford, 0 for 2 today. Again, he has had a habit of really pushing the ball the other way. I really hope the Pirates aren't shifted, because they've been playing the shift on Crawford, and Crawford's beat it every time. Whenever the Phillies need it, really. It's moments like this where he has really come through the series. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 86 on the splitter. John Victor McNally Jr., known as Johnny Blood McNally. That name's familiar with the Steelers' old documentary I watched. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be foul back 0-2. Yeah, Steelers team history documentary. I remember that name. Thank you, Dow. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. We got 2 more subs there. Appreciate it. So we are now Kurt Warner subscribers away from 97.50. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a tapper back to Majinski. Majinski throws a second for the force. Round number 2. There was no chance he was going to get Crawford. No chance. Majinski firing into second. It was a risky decision, but it paid off. That'll bring up Rafael Marchand, who's 0 for 1 with the walk. How's it going, Kevin? Welcome on in. No, I hear you. Tomlin was not good at challenges either. It was a sub 50 there. And the Pirates, yeah, they are actually much worse than Tomlin was. That's a swing and a miss. Strike one. Again, Marchand, the number 9 hitter. Up for the Phillies. 0-1 count the pitch, and that's going to be found back 0-2. Pirates should trade Reynolds for a left-handed pitcher. No. B-Ray is off limits. Anyone you think the Buccos should trade for the bullpen? The only one that really comes to mind right now is A.J. Minter. I feel like he's affordable. Pickoff attempts. Crawford is safe. And I'm still not opposed to acquiring Robbie Ray from the Giants. Or again, there's 2 Royals pitchers. I know Michael Wacha is one of them for the Royals. I can't think of the other guy, but there's some guys. So that's off the plate there, 1-2. Jose Quintana again for the Rockies. If we acquire 2 starting pitchers, that pushes Jones to the bullpen, which I think would be a great addition. And then Mitch Keller. I think Keller would go to the bullpen for the remainder of the series. That would be good, or for the season. That would be fine with me. As far as bullpen arms, I just don't really know many. As Marchand sends this to left, Reynolds coming in and makes the catch for out number 3. The Pirates still with the lead for now. We go to the top of the 8th. Pirates 3, Phillies 1. 2 up for the Pirates will be Endy Rodriguez, Jared Triolo, and Jake Mangum. Appreciate you, Kish. Appreciate you, man. I'm trying to build something here. I appreciate you for hanging out. Last year was here last Sunday. Got you. Yeah, no, appreciate it. We should have every starter do a stint in the pen. Yeah, everyone really. I don't know about that, but again, some of the guys that get roughed up. Jones again actually looked decent today. Still need him to go farther. But Yeah, we need guys that can eat innings. We need to see our starters. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. We are now Terry Bradshaw subscribers away from 9,750. We need our guys to go 6 innings. We need to help out our bullpen. Bullpen stinks. Why are we trying to see 4 innings of our bullpen? Like we can't have that. We need to see less of them as possible. So I totally, yeah. You acquire Waka, you also have to acquire the Pac-Man sound effect. No, I guess so. Waka. I guess I could see that. Waka, yeah. Training for some closer. Yeah, I don't know. Chapman, he's kind of injured right now. Lugo, yes. Seth Lugo, Thomas. I think that's the guy. Again, these guys are in the last year of their contract. They're older. Their season's done. Royals, Giants. They're not going to cost a lot. So the only thing it's going to cost is nutting. Will he be willing to spend only about $4 million, $5 million a piece on these guys for the remainder of the season? I don't know. I hope so. I mean, but that's asking a lot from him. All right, Andy Rodriguez 0 for 2 at the walk. We'll see if he can keep the Pirates' momentum going. Team USA, yeah, no, really happy for them, Kenneth. They got a tough matchup this, I think it's next Monday or Tuesday, I don't remember, with Belgium, but I still think that's a winnable game. They can do it. Lou Trevino's on the mound for the Phillies. Has only appeared in 3 games this year, so his ERA not good, 13.5. But yeah, it's a small sample size. Here's the pitch to Rodriguez. That's on the outside corner for a called strike. 0-1. 91 on the cutter. Most bullpens in the league couldn't handle 4 innings. Yeah, no, that's true. Again, why are the Pirates were supposedly have the talent there with the arms? That misses inside ball 1. You know, why do we, with all this talent, why can't we go 6 innings? They're just not pitching good. They need to, and of course, again, when they are, Kelly needs to leave them in. He had a really bad habit of that at the beginning of the season. Like, that was unbelievable. Wouldn't even think about going 6. More so as of late, but again, still not enough. 1-1 to Rodriguez. Breaking ball upstairs. And looks like he's going to challenge. I think he's going to lose. Marchand is going to lose this challenge. Phillies will be out of challenges. One can hope, of course. It's upstairs, 2-1. All right, so Phillies out of challenges. That's big. That is huge. So the Phillies will be at the mercy of the umpire for the last 2 innings. Phillies have been really good at challenging, too, today. I mean, that's unbelievable. The umpire, of course, again, all over the place. The 2-1, and that misses upstairs, 3-1. Lugo on the Pirates will be nice. Yep. Let's go, Bucks. Appreciate you, Anthony, again, for hanging out. 3-1. Trevino kicks and delivers as Rodriguez fouls this back. And it's 3-2. Gregory Soto's warming up. I really hope Majinski comes out here for the 8th, man. Winnie Majinski for the 8th. There's no way. There's no way. You cannot. My goodness, that could be a problem. 3-2 counts. The pitch. And that's going to be fouled back once again. 3-2. Need some insurance for sure. The Pirates definitely, if they're going to bring out Soto for the bottom of the 8th, the Pirates need some runs. Soto has been cooked. His arm has been cooked lately. The 3-2 as Rodriguez sends this to left center field. Crawford's racing back. He's at the wall. That ball is gone. It's a solo shot for Andy Rodriguez. Blowing a kiss. Home run number 5 again. He was one of the guys that the Phillies announcers were ripping on Monday. And he hits 2 home runs in the series. And the Pirates extend their lead, getting some insurance. 4-1. Hoist the cone. Hoist the cone. Let's go, Bucks. Let's go, Pirates. Appreciate you, Lamar, for hanging out. What will we have to give up to get them? Probably not much. Like I said, they're on the last year of their contract. They're older. I imagine it wouldn't be much, as that's fouled back 0-1. So we'll see. Again, we'll see what the... Again, I mean, you don't want to give up your top guys, obviously. If you give up your top guys, it better be a superstar that's locked in for years. That's essentially what it is. But people that are on the last year of their contract, they're going to be much cheaper. They're not going to cost you much. 0-1 to Triolo. Trevino delivers. That's going to be sent back. That's a foul ball. Again, these teams, Royals, Giants, they're just going to look to shed payroll because the season's done. I want to gather, based on how I've looked at trades the last few years, that's how it's really worked. The 0-2, that's off the plate, 1-2. Picked up any this morning for fantasy. Oh, man. Oh, no. That's not good for me. 1-2 to Triolo as Triolo rips this foul. If as soon as the K, so does the L, yeah. When in Rome, hoist the cone. Way to go, Pirates. We need it, Miss Donna, for sure. Endy is awesome. Endy is great. Would love to see him more. The 1-2. That misses upstairs. 2-2. Again, of course, we're all awaiting for the day that Skeens will give the approval to Rodriguez. I imagine, I mean, there's a chance it could be next start. There's a chance. You never know with how Davis hasn't really worked out with Skeens lately. As that's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. 1 out, and that'll be the top of the order for the Pirates. As Jake Mangum will be at the plate. He's 2 for 4 today. Yeah, Skeens had a bad day yesterday, Star Wars. Had a bad day. Endy said that opposite field as well. And Endy has some real potential. It's really good to see Endy healthy because he's been really plagued by the injury bug the last 3 years. I mean, that misses outside 1-0. He's now healthy and he's looking healthy. Looking really good. 1-0 counts. Trevino kicks and delivers. That's a fastball on the outside corner for a called strike. And it's 1-1 to Jake Mangum. Established veteran minimums like the NFLCB. Yeah, I could see that, Denny. That'll be interesting. 1-1 counts. The pitch showing bunt. It's popped up. And that is going to be a foul ball. Mangum popping up the bunt. That's always dangerous. Luckily, that went out of play. Wheeler and Skeens. Yeah, the Pirates did very well against Wheeler. I think it was 4 earned for Wheeler, maybe 5. I don't recall. Yeah, just more proof the Pirates' offense is not the problem. Again, the defenses could be better, but, you know, again, I'm not going to really rip the people that are putting up the runs, as that's a ground ball up the middle. Mangum's hustling. Turner throws to first, not in time. Mangum hustling down the line. That's an infield single, his 3rd hit of the day. That's what Jake Mangum can bring you. Mangum's 30 years old, and he hustles. Would love to see that more. Again, the Pirates really do a good job of hustling down the line. They have a good mentality. I've even seen Cruz hustle more down the line this year. It's good to see. It is infectious. Of course, we're just still waiting for Cruz to come back again. That's another big piece of the offense that's gone. And despite so, the Pirates are still putting up runs. Cruz and Horwitz, we miss them. The pitch to Lau. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. 0-1 to Brandon Lau, who's 2 for 4 on the day. Should we trade Skeens? No. No trade. 0-1 to Brandon Lau. Trevino readies, rocks, and fires. That's a fastball away. 1-1 to Brandon Lau. Megan played at my local AAA. Never knew he was Never knew, but he was so talented. Yeah, again, he just hustles. That's what hard work will get you. That's what hard work will get you. Here's the 1-1. Lau pops it up. That's a foul ball. Again, nope, it doesn't really offer much for power. It's only hit 1 home run on the season. But again, a guy that bats 300, I mean, putting ball in play is such a valuable tool. Anything can happen once the ball is in play. That's kind of lost in today's game. 1-2 to Lau. Trevino sets. The pitch. Mangum's going. That's going to be chopped foul. So Mangum will have to make a U-turn and go back to first. He was minor leaguer of the year player twice. Player of the year twice? Interesting. I did not know that. But yeah, Mangum's great, Scott. Sam, welcome on in. Hopefully all is well. Let's go, Bucks. 1-2 counts. Trevino sets and delivers. That's a changeup away. 2-2. Trevino, 22 pitches here in the 8th. Pickoff attempts. He is safe. I like some of our players. I like a lot of the Phillies players. I like Bryce Harper. I'm a big Bryce Harper guy. Would have loved to see Schwarber in Pittsburgh. I don't know how serious that actually was. That's upstairs. 3-2 to Brandon Lau. Yeah, Brandon Marsh is looking really good this year. Crawford's looked really good. Crawford's had a nice series against the Pirates. 3-2 the pitch. That misses upstairs. Ball 4. So a walk puts runners at first and second with just 1 out. And that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. He's 1 for 4, though it feels like he struggled today. Maybe he can get something going here against Trevino and keep it going for the Pirates. Going good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Fix Painter. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Painter. Seemed like a promising prospect. A little bit of a delay. Make sure, again, folks, to hit the like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys. Again, we've had a really good day. Trying to get to 10,000 by the time this hits 0. We are closing in on that. We are 262 subscribers away from 10,000. As Reynolds looks at a breaking ball in there for a called strike. 0-1 to B-Ray. I'm back. What I miss? I don't recall when you left. I know Rodriguez just hit a solo shot homer to make it 4-1. Here's the 0-1. Reynolds looks at a pitch upstairs. May have been a strike. Who knows? They're out of challenges. It's 1-1 to B-Ray. Lau, a stolen base. Yep, there's that. Lau stole a base. Was called out, but then they challenged. 1-1 to B-Ray, the pitch. And that's away. 2-1 to Brian Reynolds. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Another run? We hope so, Miss Donna. We hope so. We need some more insurance. Looks like Majinski will be done, which is maybe an inning too early, but we'll see. We'll see what the Soto looks like. 2-1 to B-Ray as B-Ray steps back in the box. Again, a 2-1 count. Runners on first and second. 1 out. Trevino readies, kicks and deals. As that's upstairs. Trevino pump fakes to first, but no throw. 3-1. Valdez triple. Yeah, Valdez had a triple. I believe it was an RBI triple. The 3-1. That misses upstairs. Ball 4. So Brian Reynolds works a walk. And And bases are loaded with 1 out. And that'll bring up Esmeralyn Valdez, who was 2 for 4 today. And has knocked in 2 RBIs. A big moment for the Pirates. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. 260 away now. Man, that's pretty cool. It's getting real. Here's the pitch to Valdez. Valdez sends this to right. Back is Rincones, makes the catch, throws it in, and that's going to score a run. It's a sacrifice fly for Valdez. Runner does tag up. Lau goes to third. It is 5-1 Pirates. Hoist the cone. It is another run. Again, the Pirates need some more. As that'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. O'Hearn is 1 for 4 today. Valdez getting some high fives. What a day for him. 3 RBIs for him. The pitch. And that's outside. Guess it caught the corner there. It's strike 1. 0-1 to O'Hearn. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. 0-1 to Ryan O'Hearn. Again, runners on the corners with 2 outs. Trevino readies, kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Pirates, Miami, Marley. Oh, yeah, the Rockies, I think. Can't remember. 0-2 count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes O'Hearn, but the Pirates tack on to Andy Rodriguez with a solo home run to lead off the inning. And then Valdez, of course, with a sacrifice fly. Pirates leading 5-1 as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Due up for the Phillies. It's going to be at the top of the lineup. Trey Turner, Kyle Schwarber, Bryce Harper again. The Pirates are about to bring out Soto. So it just, again, really want to see Majinski go on more. But I get it. Hopefully that means he's back Saturday. Hopefully he should be available Saturday, but we'll see. We'll see what they decide to do. We'll see. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Still time to get 9. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. 9 subs away from 97.50. But again, it's really been a good day, so I can't really push it too much. But I do appreciate you guys. This has been a good one for the channel, and of course the Pirates win. That makes it a better day. Again, tomorrow I'll be live. Well, the game will start at 6:40 Eastern, 5:40 Central. Probably be going live a little bit earlier. There's something in the works. I might be working with another creator. He is, or a streamer, I should say, a play-by-play guy for the Nationals. We'll probably be talking about the series with the Nationals, so we'll see. Might go on a little bit earlier tomorrow. And again, Saturday, really early day, 11 Eastern time. Yes, I'm not kidding. 11 a.m. Eastern time, Pirates Nationals. That is an early game, earliest I think ever. And then Sunday, 1 Eastern time, Pirates Nationals for the conclusion of the series. Or hit the ball and then a pitch ball. Yeah, for sure. So I know it's going to be tough. We'll see. All right. Thank you for the subs. I appreciate it. We are Ben Roethlisberger subscribers away from 97.50. Let's go. Let's go, Bucks. Let's go, you guys. Appreciate you guys. District Nation. Yep, District Nation. Big friend of the channel. I'll be sure to put his link in tomorrow's stream for the Nationals fans. And again, you guys as well. You guys need to support him as well. You guys need to. He's a great up-and-comer. Soto with an ERA of 4.37. That misses inside. It's called a strike. 0-1. Again, Soto at one point had an ERA in the ones, but it has went up every single time I've seen it since, I would say, the last month or so, as that's going to swing and a miss, strike 2. So 0-2 count to Trey Turner. The 0-2 to Turner. That's going to be sent out to center field. Mangum is backing up, but not too far, and that's going to be caught there. Actually, that's Billy Cook. Cook made the catch for out number 1, so unsure who Cook replaced. Not too sure if I really like that in the 8th inning, maybe the 9th. Regardless, it's out number 1. And that'll bring up Kyle Schwarber, who is 0 for 2 at the walk. This could be interesting. The matchup does favor Soto, though. Soto sets, kicks, and delivers. Breaking ball in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. UNCLO doing a preview? I don't know. I don't think so. We'll see. That would be cool. Yeah, no, I think it's good to talk to other people. That's in there for a called strike. 0-2. Backdoored him there on the... Not backdoored him, but again, catching the outside corner. 0-2. Soto readies. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Taking care of a key man there. 2 outs. Man. And that'll bring up Bryce Harper, who did homer off of Soto, I believe, on Monday. Harper is 1 for 3. And, of course, has knocked in the only run for the Phillies. Soto sets, rocks, and fires. Showing bunt. It is down. It's also foul. Harper trying to bunt. Trying to mess up the timing or the mojo of Soto. 0-1. Interesting. Soto's just been tough. But again, hey, a 1-2-3 inning here can just really build confidence and get back to where he was. 0-1 count. The pitch. That's a ground ball to third. Gonzalez gathers, throws to first. Harper is out. A 1-2-3 inning for Gregory Soto. Good stuff. We go to the top of the ninth. The Pirates lead 5-1. Man, that was much needed. For one, the Pirates, the Pirate fans, and especially Gregory Soto. Now, I understand he just went 1-2-3 like that. Do not put him in there for the ninth. I don't care about the pitches. You let that good outing marinate in his head, and you take it to the next time. You got to build the confidence. You got to build him up. I know it. I want to as well. I mean, hey, he looked really good. You put him out there now. When you're getting shelled like that, you take your good outing and you just try to keep that going next time. That's what I would do. I know I'm sure people will disagree, and that's okay. But good stuff, Gregory Soto. He really needed that. He needed that. More importantly, he really did for us. All right, Nick Gonzalez, Marcell the strikeout, Ozuna, and Andy Rodriguez. Again, Marcell the strikeout. It's only struck out once today, and has gone on base 3 times. So maybe you put a little bit more respect on his name. I don't know. Every time we put the K, I mean, he kind of does good. Or if he doesn't, well, it lives up to his nickname. We did. Yeah, sorry, down to get Kurt. I was up there with you. Don't worry. Soto needed it for sure. Stuck. Fear the Beard, he did. He really did. Is Soto a no-go for the ninth? For me, yes, I would say no. But again, I know other people would probably disagree. That's okay. Again, it's a mental thing. Because if Soto comes out for the ninth and he gets shelled, it's like, okay, well, that undid everything he did in the eighth. And he would still mentally be like, ugh. Because you know he's questioning. Because he was so dominant to start the year. You start getting hit on and whatever, it's a mental game, you know. I'm sure everyone that's played sports or just everyday life, you know, at work or whatnot, you know, you do your thing and then you kind of hit a rut and then you start questioning, well, what am I doing? What's going on? So, anywho, I do appreciate it. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. We are Duck Hodges away from 97.50. All right, the Pirates lead 5-1 over the Phillies. Speedy Gonzalez will be at the plate. He is 2 for 4. And I believe he has an RBI. I don't know what I wrote there, but it doesn't say RBI, but it says a single and a double in his last at bat. Like I wrote down a single and a double. So I don't know what I was doing. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be an RBI. Kyle Backus will be on the mound for the Phillies. 5.68 ERA. He's a left-hander. Opponent batting average of 302. Again, the Pirates normally struggle against lefties, but today they've actually had a decent time. But we're still going to go with the mentality that it's going to be a tough inning. Want the Big Bear to hit a home run. Hey, that'd be crazy. That would be awesome. But we'll see. Let's take it one pitch at a time. The pitch to Gonzalez is outside. Ball 1. 1-0 to Nicky G. Going back and forth with cold water. Yeah, it's hot out. 1-0 to Gonzalez. That's off the plate. 2-0. You let it ride on Soto? Interesting. Hey, to each their own, right? You don't like to use arms twice, Garmin and starter. Yeah, it's different for sure. I don't mind using them twice, but you just got to play the moment, because that's in there for a called strike 2-1. Like if it's a normal reliever, he's going on, you just keep it going, right? I still think it's okay to go with the guy for 2 innings if he's just rolling. But, you know, he's got to go with vibes. As Gonzalez sends this to left field. Back at the wall. Marsh looks back. It's gone. Speedy Gonzalez. More like powerful Gonzalez. Gonzo Gonzalez. 4th home run of the season. This guy, not a power bat, but hey, he looked powerful there as the Pirates lead 6-1 over the Phillies. Look at him. I know someone said Ozuna, but no, it's Gonzalez that gets the home run. Unbelievable. The Pirates struggle against lefties, and yet most of their runs today came against a left-handed pitcher as Ozuna looks at a pitch in there for a called strike. Unbelievable. Hoist the cone. Let's go, Bucks. 0-1 to Ozuna, the pitch, and that's ripped foul, and it's 0-2. Man, they needed that one as well. Just tack it on, make it a little bit more difficult for the Phillies. Man, what a... Wow, that's wow. 0-2 is going to be outside 1-2. 80 on the changeup. Hoist the sombrero. There we go. Gonzalez. 1-2 count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes the strikeout again. Not a bad day. You get on 3 times. That's pretty good. He struck out twice, though, living up to his nickname. That'll bring up Endy Rodriguez, 1 for 3 with a home run today as well as a walk. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. 5 subscribers away from 9750. The pitch. High and in. Ball 1. Five up makes it somewhat comfortable. Exactly. Somewhat. It's still very much with this bullpen. You never know how it can go for the Pirates, as that's in there for a called strike. 1-1 to Endy Rodriguez. Norman, how's it going? Welcome on in. 1-1 count to Endy Rodriguez. Backus delivers. That's going to be sent out to right. Looks like that's going to be caught there by Rincones for round number 2. Looks like the Pirates will send out Mason Montgomery. They also have Isaac Matson warming up. Definitely Montgomery, again, the same boat as Soto, a guy that just really needs some a good outing. Matson, of course, I feel a lot more comfortable with. He's looked really good since being sent down. He's really looked good since being called back up. Here's the pitch to Triolo. Triolo with a chopper to short. Turner with it. Throws to first. Low hopper. Gets him anyway. For out number 3. The Pirates do tack on a run. They lead 6-1 over the Phillies as we go to the bottom of the 9th. Mizrowski had 10 Ks in 5 innings, but gave up 5 runs, really. Wow. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. We are Brett Favre subscribers away from 9750. Due up for the Phillies will be Brandon Marsh, Alec Bohm, and Bryson Stott. Belinda just handled business every day. Well, we don't have a Belinda. Sorry there, Denny. Let's go into, yep. Let's go Bucks. Let's go Bucks. Doug Draper, John Smiler, Neil Hitt. Yeah, I mean that's probably a question to the other people in the chat because I did not see any of them. Anywho, I do appreciate you guys. Again, it's been a fun day. Hopefully the Pirates can close it out again. This game is not over. I am not kidding. I'm not just saying that. We know how the Pirates bullpen can be. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's just a relaxful ninth, but that's usually not the case. And again, if you did like the channel today, make sure just today and tomorrow or yesterday, whatever. Make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. We did get over 200 likes, which is a surprise, but I appreciate it. That was definitely not on my bingo card today, but we will take it. So thank you very much. That is all you. Again, likes just push out the stream to more and more potential viewers. As you can see, again, the subscriber count went up a lot today, and that's because the like button was pushed. That gets more eyes on the channel. Thank you guys for that. And again, if you did like the channel, make sure again to sub. It is free. I'll be back tomorrow again for the Pirates Nationals. That's at 6:40 Eastern, 5:40 Central Time. And thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. We are now Jeff Reed subscribers away from 9750. It's definitely not over for sure, Steeltown. For sure. Miami, Colorado's getting crazy, really. All right, Montgomery is out there. He faces Marsh, as that's going to be fouled back 0-1. Again, another guy like Soto that's been kind of rocked around. Had a really strong start to the year, but as of late, it's just been tough. 4.68 ERA for Mason Montgomery. As Montgomery readies, kicks, and fires. That's a fastball away, 1-1. Feeling the jitters now, yep. Want one more before you check out. Oh, my goodness. Well, hopefully we can make it happen. It's going to be tough, but yeah, the Pirates just acquire some arms, and that's a swing and a miss strike, too. This team could get to the playoffs, and of course, from then on out, you never know. Anyone but the Dodgers. 1-2 count as Montgomery readies, rocks, and fires. That's going to be fouled back. 98 on the fastball, 1-2 to Brandon Marsh. Marsh is Phillies' hottest player. Yep. JJ really let me have he gave me a scouting report on Marsh, that Marsh was really... Again, he hit 2 home runs, I believe, this series. Marsh has had a good series against the Pirates. 1-2 to Marsh, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th. That'll bring up Alec Bohm, 1 for 3 in this one. 200 likes. Yeah, Anthony, really good day. What's your pick for tomorrow? Yeah, like I said, it's really tough to pick Clint for baseball because, again, there's 162 of them. It's just really tough. I imagine a lot of runs, though. Again, the Pirates and Nationals, 2 of the best offenses in the league, combined with the fact that 2 of the worst pitching staffs in the league. This could be a very interesting series. So that's fouled back 0-1 to Alec Bohm. Turned out a good series. Yeah, decent series. Had a couple of home runs as well. 0-1 to Bohm as Bohm fouls this back 0-2. Chapman for closer. Again, it'd be nice. That's going to be expensive. And again, he's also pitching really bad as of late, so we'll see. 0-2 to Bohm. Montgomery kicks and fires a fastball upstairs. 1-2. 99 on the fastball. Bob Walk. Hey, he's a great color commentator. He is funny. 1-2 the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The Phillies down to their last outs. I forgot to press that button prior to this inning. That's my bad. Tomorrow's going to be Mitch Keller versus Foster Griffin, a lefty. That could be a tough game for the Pirates tomorrow. Again, Saturday, Ashcraft and Zach Littell. Chandler versus Miles Mikolas. A lot of 4s and 5s on this screen as far as ERAs are concerned. Here's the pitch. That's a swing and a miss. Strike one. Stott trying to hold up, could not. Rex and Ashcraft and Foster were the only ones without a 4 or above ERA. 0-1, the pitch. That's in the dirt, 1-1. Am I in some kind of alternative universe? No, sir. It's just baseball. 1-1 to Stott. Montgomery readies, kicks in, delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. The Phillies are down to their last strike. Montgomery readies. Kicks and fires. That's fouled back. Still 1-2. Where's this bullpen been? I know it's... Again, you had Majinski go a few innings. He looked really good. Soto, again, tapping into his early season form. Montgomery looking like he may do that here. One more pitch from doing so. Called strike 3. Struck him out. Woo! That is your ball game. The Pirates split the series in Philadelphia. That is what they needed to do. That's what I said they needed to do, and they did it. It was not pretty. It was not a very fun last 2 days. But the Pirates, at the end of the day, come into Philly and take 2. That is all you can ask for. And they get back to 500 once again. Raise the Jolly Roger. There was never a doubt about it. Let's go, Bucks. Man. Really needed that. Really did. I can't say enough. That feels good. That felt good. That felt pretty good. Folks, I appreciate you guys for hanging out again. Tomorrow, 6:40 Eastern, 5:40 Central. We might have a collab as well, so I might go on a little bit early. Again, that's going to be a pre-recorded segment. But it should be fun as we'll dissect the Pirates and National Series. That's pretty much it. Hopefully, I see you guys soon. If you guys did enjoy the stream, make sure to hit the like button before you go and subscribe as well. In fact, we were 3 subscribers away from 9750. If not, that's okay. We'll try to accomplish that tomorrow because we had a really good day today. And again, thank you guys for letting me call the game for you. Again, there were other great options today. So thank you again for letting me be your voice for this one. You guys all have a great rest of your day. Hey, it's a great day. The Pirates win. I'll see you next time right here on the Dr. Delay Sports Network. The Pirates back to 500.
With Dr. Delay. Underneath the lights, some dreams once, some fell tonight. Fastballs faded into the dark, echo still alive out in the park. Scoreboard glowing through the haze, summer moments slowly fade. Every pitch and every play, another memory to replay. And the crowd rolls out into the night, while the stadium still shines bright. One last call at the ballpark tonight. Highlights playing under fading lights. Every city, every team still chasing one more summer dream. From the first pitch to the final say. Thanks for watching with Dr. Delay. With Dr. Delay. From Boston nights to Wrigley skies, Dodger blue and Anaheim lights, Steel City hopes and Texas heat, every road and every seat. Seattle rain and desert glow, the Bronx, Atlanta down below. 30 teams and countless days, all connected through this game. And tomorrow brings another fight. Thanks for watching with Dr. Delay. With Dr. Delay. Lightning all along the shore. Pittsburgh always wanting more. Win or lose, the fans remain waiting for the next game. PNC lights against the sky. River reflections drifting by. Summer baseball fades away. See you next time on Dr. Delay. Dr. Delay. Good night, everybody. I'll see you next game.
Raise the Jolly Roger!
Yoink!